The Rap Roundtable.
Episode 132 of New York and hip hop's #1 podcast. Get your ones up. The Rap Roundtable is here. Sans Sincere, the rap snob, but we will hold it down for our brother Sin. We hope all is well with you and the family, and we do miss you in here. We understand, and we will hold it down. But for the rest of you haters and doubters and everything else in between, as always,
you niggas what?
Yeah. Rap Roundtable is here.
You niggas what?
Because the other one clipped, I got to make sure I get it right.
Facts.
Can't fuck with the Rap Roundtable. Hit the like button. We need 500 or more likes on each and every video. Hit the subscribe option. We on the road to 30K subscriptions, and we cannot get to 30,000 without your help. The likes, the subscriptions, the chat energy, the comment section. Continue to run it up. Help us continue to grow the brand. Don't gatekeep us, because you know what? YouTube is kind of gatekeeping us. You know what I mean? But I know how the internet works. They lift up the BS.
Yeah.
If we was real problematic, we'd be so far ahead. But because we like to just be culture heavy, the algorithm's like, we'll let you live a little bit.
Yeah.
So we need y'all to feed the beast so that the beast can give us our due rewards.
Yes, sir.
So run it up. You heard? It's episode 132. You can find the Rap Roundtable on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, Twitter.
All that.
The beat you hear in the background is brought to you by Sincere Beats. He makes beats.
Holla at him, man.
You know what I mean? I didn't even got to see. We didn't even rehearse that. Diddy just knew what to do.
That's the energy.
You know
man.
what I mean?
Shout out to Sin.
Lock in with the Rap Roundtable each and everywhere. Shout out to everybody who rock with us real quick. Big shout out to the homie Marcos, longtime supporter. Someone was trying to spoof my Instagram page during the week. I was unaware. Marco sent me a message just out of the left field. I'm like, what Marcos want? You know what I mean? Because Marcos will hit me up unless it's some news that he think I need to know about.
Right.
Yeah.
Or nothing at all. And he ain't hit me up for the weather. You know what I mean? So I thought maybe there was some Nas news or something that popped up he wanted me to know about. And when I opened the message, he was like, yo, like someone's here pretending to be you, gang. Like he's, to use his word, he said cosplaying. Wow. And that's why I know he watched the show. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe it was the cosplayers. You know, who knows?
Could have been.
You know what I'm saying? Been. But shout out Marcos for letting me know we got that page clipped, because I was like, niggas is out here and people were following the page back. The person was following people unaware.
Yikes.
Real loser shit.
Real shit. Shit me. So shout out to the homie Marcos. Shout out to everybody that got shit going on. You know what I mean? Rap Roundtable Energy. My guy Dini.
Yeah.
Masito.
Yep.
War in the cut. You know what I mean?
Salute.
Let's get into some hip hop talk.
Let's get it, man.
Let's lock in and figure some things out.
Yeah.
Right. So this episode, like, we're a little bit late to the party, if you will. We're letting everyone else get their shots off and do their thing before we got into it. Around the time of this recording, we are at the 1-year anniversary of Kendrick Lamar's Watch the Party Die.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So there's been a lot of conversations about resets, a lot of conversations about where hip hop is going, where does it land as far as musicality, commercial viability, the whole conversation about Song of the Summer that somehow turned into an adjacent Drake conversation when the music business is what it always has been, so on and so forth. But with that being said, there's people on the opposite side of the spectrum that say they don't like where hip hop is right now. They don't like the sonics. They don't like the energy. So has the party died? I'd like to know from the crowd. So I go to you first, Masito. Has the party that Kendrick Lamar rapped about, the proverbial party, is it dying? Is it on life support? Is it just something else entirely? Let me know.
It's dying. Okay. It's dying. But there's some nuance to that conversation, right? As there always is. But yeah, it is dying.
They don't like the nuance. They want murder, death, kill, homicide.
That's their favorite. But like I said, there is some nuance to the conversation. But the proof is here as we witness it, right? When he mentioned the party, it's a metaphorical thing as well as the actual party. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So he means, we've been here for how long now? He means another side of hip hop. He means a less serious, a less artistic, a less creative, a less cultural part of hip hop. He means, or at least that's how I interpreted it, right? So, absolutely. When we look at how the year has played out, you know what I'm saying? Atlanta. I'm sorry, y'all were the party starters. Y'all had the party going.
Y'all throw the parties.
Y'all threw the parties.
Y'all the
15
party.
years straight. So witnessing right now what's happening with Atlanta, not just the talking thing, not just that, but just the music itself, right? The popularity of it, the truth telling. It's
Man, watch out.
Whoop-de-doo. Yo, I'm sorry.
Nah, we needed that. We might need that as a
Shit.
drop, bro.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
But so honestly, you watching how Atlanta's going, like Job said, the party starters. Seeing how they're going, not just with the trial situation, but just the relevance, the quality of music, how much people are following it. You know what I mean? Even listen, I don't mean to judge nobody, but they even looking kind of washed. Future, what's going on with Future's hair right now? Has Thug ever seen a bench press?
That perm.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Listen, they're gonna try to fry us for our physiques.
Yo,
easy, you know what I mean?
I'm a hefty
Look
nigga,
who you
man,
sitting
so-
next to. Look at Job. You know what I mean?
They made, you know what I mean? They gonna
Shit,
cook me
me.
too, But so you witness what's happening there. That is a big part of it. Obviously, the Drake side of it, right? And people want to scream at us when we get about this. I know he still leads everything in streaming. Yes, 3 Billboard Hot 100 at a time is very impressive. We're not saying that isn't the case, but to act like Drake has the stranglehold that he's had on the game for the last, not even 15, but 10 specifically, the last 10 from views till right before the battle.
Yeah.
The guy was Thanos, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everything went through him. The new features, the everything, bro. Like, so to act like the party isn't.
You glazing.
Yeah, listen. They gonna talk crazy to me.
He was running the shit, bro. It
He
is
was
what
running
it is.
it.
Like,
He
you know what I'm
was.
saying?
He
It's not even
was.
like, no, it was just what it is.
And so, and to act like, I'm not gonna say he's in shambles or spiraling like a couple of my buddies do, but it's not the same. It's not the same, bro. It just ain't. So
Definitely ain't.
you see that, and you have to say, I'm one of those people who hates when people act like Kendrick is Jarve and he has a crystal ball. You know what I'm saying? But you have to give credit where it's due. It's kind of going exactly how he said in multiple instances. I listened to All the Stars. It's a bunch of stuff that Kendrick said that did come true. I got to give him his credit there.
Yeah.
So, the outline that he set, and with him, it's not just that it happened, it's that him being the leader in the game kind of pushed it into happening, right? Look who he's working with. Sans Playboy Cardi, but nobody listens to those songs anymore. But look who he's establishing himself with. Look who he's sitting with. Look who he's doing shows with. The Clipses, the Doechis, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the side of the game that he's aligning and using his presence to boost, right? So he's helping that as well. But also we have to, just to not even get so philosophical about it. Listen, guys, we're getting old. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of it too. And when we speak about the artists that we love, the party starters, the people who were the lit rappers, the club rappers, you see what people are saying about them. Why don't they grow up? Why don't they evolve? Why is their subject matter the same? That is a part of the party dying as well. You know what I mean? That we're all getting older and we're all expecting more out of the shit that we enjoy. It's not just party all day. We do want to be, given a different part of the game, even from our favorites, even from the people who was in the club with us. You know what I mean? So I gotta co-sign this, guys. The party's dying. We're getting old, man.
Before we go to Deaton, you say the party's dying, and you agree that it's dying.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the party dying?
Listen, I'm not too upset about the party dying because I go out the least of the round table. I know I'm the youngest. You know what I mean? I don't even be at parties, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people, and I know why you asked, y'all, because as the Drake fan, a lot of the Drake fans are the ones that are extremely upset about this, right? And so I do understand where they're coming from to a degree, kind of, sort of, but I'm not upset about it. Listen, we at the round table, we've kind of noticed that the party was dying a little even before Kendrick said it.
Facts.
No? You know what I'm saying?
We didn't wait for them to back out the hammers to lead the party. We was trying to tell y'all the
You
whole
feel me?
time.
We was trying to
We
give y'all
definitely chopping it
alternate places to go other than the party for a minute.
Right.
Now, you know what I mean? As we've gotten older, as we've matured, you know what I'm saying? We're 5 years, proof in the pudding. Y'all can see it. So I'm not upset about it. I'm getting older. I myself want more about it. Listen, I wasn't in the spot listening to the Drake song Shaking Shoulders. That's Sin, actually. You know what I mean? Sin is the shoulder shaker of the round table.
He's not here to defend himself. What's going on?
Listen, Sin, I had to get you, bro. You feel me? So, I'm not upset about it because even being, the Drake fan or a Future fan, not as much of a Thug fan, but I do listen to some of his music.
Right.
Yes, I would like them to evolve. I would like them to take it a step further. You know what I mean? Because that's what takes you from all-time great within your era to an all-timer, right? There are a lot of people within their era were dominating, were going crazy. But what helps you transcend? What helps you get to the next level? It's those artists that can get past their comfort zone. It's those artists that can, not just, and I don't want to say party all day because it's really just a kind of a 360 part of your
and
art.
the party is metaphorical for the
bullshit.
I guess the bullshit that's happening in the
for
industry.
the nonsense, the bullshit, the people not trying, the people not giving a fuck, the nonchalance of it all. You know what I'm saying?
The shit that what's homie name he was on Culture United with?
Oh man, my boy Stack.
The shit Stack Cole himself has sanctioned. It's a lot of that. I'm sorry, Stack.
Stack was with it. Stack got shit hot, man.
The blood is on your hands. You know what I mean?
Harvey Levin even had
Facts.
to comment on it. You heard? So I'm not upset about the party dying. You know what I'm saying? Because even as a fan of the artist that people call the party artist, I don't know if the party records are even my favorite out of those artists. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not upset about it. Honestly, we'll speak about it later. It's kind of an age thing anyway.
Right.
To be honest with you, Jaw.
You need to balance. What are your thoughts on it? Is the party dying? Is it resetting? Is it on life support? What are your thoughts?
It's definitely dying.
Okay.
I think it's not just the age thing because I feel like we could be 50 years old, 60 years old, and hear some dope something and be like, "Yo, that's dope." Like, so I don't think it's I just think a lot of people it's a lot of Eddie Currys. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that are just big.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I could put the ball in the hoop. People just be like, I know how to rap and I can rap. Like a lot of people don't put their heart into it. A lot of people don't put their soul into it.
Not even Tyson Chandler?
Right?
Like,
That's crazy.
Tyson Chandler's a champion. It was vital in that championship. He was on them boards, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not act like he wasn't putting in work. Like,
You're right. No, you're right. No, nothing against Tyson Chandler.
It's a Knicks fan talking.
Yeah, so I've suffered. Shout out to Eddie Curry. But like it just some people are putting a little more effort in, and I think that's where we are today. I think it's really fast food, bro. I mean, like, and I feel like they were giving us fast food back in the days too, but there was like better seasonings in the fast food. It was like Sasson and adobo, a little jerk sauce. Today they're just giving us like straight McDonald's, bro. Foil wrappers, like the old school.
Nah, it was fast food, but if you peep game on our fat nigga shit for a second, everything is much smaller now. Like all the Whoppers smaller, the Big Mac smaller. It's more chemicals in that shit.
Everything tastes different. It just not as potent.
The Crown Fried don't even hit how it used to hit.
Shout out to Kansas, the one in Soundview.
They don't even put the peppers in it no more.
The Soundview still doing their thing, but it's just different now. I think it's based on what you're willing to accept too. Right. Like if we grew up and even if our bad music was like a level 6, if the bad music today is at a 3, it's just declining. At least like step the game up. Like I'm not mad. You know me, I'm never mad at a good party song. Like a good hit, a good joint to get the people going. I just feel like it just got to be more effort. Like I feel like now the hard songs in the streets have replaced the party songs now. Like I listen to people's albums and there's like a 2 or 3 hard ass records. To me, those have now replaced like the big hits. Like the big hits in the streets. Like I used to run to Travis for the big hits. Travis ain't putting out big hits the way he used to.
What happened to that? Didn't he try to drop, or his crew tried to drop the same time as Clips? Was that was that really an album, or was it just a song?
It was an album.
Yeah, it was the Jack Boys 2 joint.
Damn, that shit did nothing.
No, I think it still sold records. It just
I'm talking about as far as creating interest.
Impact.
That's the thing I'm talking about. Like people go like the Playboy Cardi was huge for 2 seconds. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar, 3 records featured. Then after that,
microwave tank
back again. So it's like the shit don't last. It don't feel like energetic. It don't feel, and I don't want to just blame that on the youth. I just blame that on like it's the listener, bro. Because if we demanded more, they would have to give us more. They couldn't. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, Deanie.
I just want more, bro. Like I'm not mad at big hits, big records. We used to have Kanye for that. Like Tyler was giving us that for a while, and then this last joint just kind of like
the Vogue album
out. Yeah, like
Vogue raps.
You know what I'm saying? Like it just
you gonna fall on your floor too.
It
you
just,
know what I mean?
yeah, like just a bunch. I'm sure Mase can name 100 niggas off the top of his head, but it just seems like those niggas just are not providing the way they used to. Shout out to Gunna still doing his thing, giving us some joints.
Offset, the last Mohican.
Offset had a couple joints on his album. You know, like it's. But we're not talking about Mr. Kitchens, right? We're not talking about things the way we used to.
I'm tight. He waited to drop his album because that joint with Burna Boy. That people question it. What's the song that summer? That's the record.
But this album wasn't as good as the last two to me.
I mean, it's hard to replicate at that level.
The two before that was just
crazy. The joint when he first came out, when he had the yellow flowers, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, Gift and the Curse, I think that was. And then the other one was the one with the blue and
that was crazy.
The scarf. Those two albums back to back were crazy. I feel like those were a lot of the hits I got over the last year or two or so. But like for the most part, bro, like nah, I feel like we replace hits with hard ass music now. Like the streets is kind of like what's taking precedence now, you know?
You know, it's tricky, bro. You know what I mean? Because Kendrick made this song, Watch the Party Die, and a lot of people, you know, they rallied around that, including us. We're people. Let's be clear. Not Mase, but the rest of us.
I was sad. Might have skipped that week.
I don't know if the party's dying. I don't know if I agree with y'all. I just don't think. I think the party has relocated, but we don't have a venue yet. Because who's the artist that's really gonna carry now? You know, because again, like, as we talked about in the past, and this is like a sore subject for niggas, because it's like they keep acting like, you know, I'm trying to be peaceful, peace God shit today, but it's like hip hop wasn't just hard beats and hard raps. Like again, you go back to the late 70s, early to mid 80s. You had a little. I mean, the street shit was prevalent,
Sonic's mad,
but it was definitely delivered in a much more digestible, party-ish kind of way, right?
Yeah.
Right. Some of the early stages of hip hop, you had a couple of party records that went crazy that crossed over and laid the foundation for the industry that we know today. So like, when people act as though like just the hard beats and the hard raps is the only thing that hip hop represents, to me, that's not true. You know what I mean? When I look at the league right now, and I'm happy, I think a lot of the regulars who were carrying the shit for a bit and making a lot of, as Deanie said, low caliber fast food. Sad to say it, bro, they needed to go. That's not me being an angry New Yorker, but it's just like a lot of these guys were making songs and it was regionless, copy and paste. Nigga, Dirk was from Chicago. Motherfucking, what's homie name? That made the song The Box from LA.
Roddy
Ricch.
Yeah.
How's a nigga from LA and a nigga from Chicago making shit that sound like a nigga from Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Everything just became, again, shout out Sin. Everything became so homogenized.
They took off when they got that sound. That's why.
Yeah, but
I understand.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it is.
That's a problem because it can't just be that. And then as you get more and more into the mumbling shit, and don't get me wrong, I like a good mumbled record. Future's one of my favorite rappers. You think he's coaching on every song? Nah. He mumbles a lot. Some of the mumblers are better than others. But a lot of these guys, they were taking a back door into the industry with this mumbling bullshit, and it wasn't good. And it's like for all of the elite mumblers, like a Gunna, like a Future, like a Young Thug, they had a lot of other niggas getting money to make a lot of bullshit that was being considered rap that had us in here as a podcast looking at the gatekeepers like what made you think this was a good idea? Because he went viral on TikTok or some shit. This song is sanctioned. This is valid. Wild. You know what I mean? And it's like we needed a bit of a party reset because it was too much of one thing with the spotlight on it. The niggas with the bars, they always been there.
Yeah.
But let's go 2019, 2018, the niggas with the bars, to a certain degree, I talked about it in the past. If you was almost nice or too nice, the mumblers used to make it seem like you was corny for being good at rapping.
Yeah.
You were shunned.
Facts. Like you were shunned for being able to put bars together and be wild nice. And the standard bearer for the nice nigga in the mainstream was Drake. And we know there's plenty of niggas that will bar up Drake.
Yeah.
Shout out Pusha. Once Pusha got his chance, he ran through. It should have been Meek back in 2016, but he fumbled badly. To this day, because we know what Meek is capable of, I don't know what the hell got into him. Like, how did you fuck that up? Because Drake that's the first time a nigga like Drake put himself in a position offensively. Most popular rappers respond to the nigga that wants to take him out. Drake jumped out the window twice.
Twice, bro.
Meek had him dead to rights, and he fumbled.
Twice.
Embarrassed Funk Flex. We're going to talk about Flex later. But I'll never forget it. Flex said he got the record. And then Flex was silent. It was a 5-hour show. We didn't hear Flex voice not one time that night. I'll never forget that shit. And he did get the record. He got the record the next day, and it was that Undertaker shit, and the rest is history.
So trash.
So it's like, I look at this whole space, and I'm like, it was too much of that.
Right.
Yeah. No disrespect to the Trippie Reds of the world, but I don't think Trippie Red adds anything to the league. We already got enough niggas who could do what you do. What are you adding to it, bro? I would rather hear a Soulja Boy 15 years ago listen to a Trippie Red, because Soulja Boy was something different. You had the futuristic niggas who was doing anything in Atlanta at a certain point in time. They was adding something different. Remember when fucking Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan first took off? They was adding something different.
Yeah.
It wasn't just they were just adding to a popular sound. Even when Wayne first got on his East Coast shit, then he was kind of like blending some of that Southern shit with his East Coast aesthetic. It was something new. It's like everybody just coming in and doing the same shit. You watch a fucking movie and the representation of hip hop, or they go to a black neighborhood in the movie, they start playing a trap beat. Yeah. And it's just like, it can't just be this. Niggas in LA playing a trap beat. But if I put on 40 LA Leakers, they not rhyming on no trap beats. Nah. So where the real shit at? Yeah. You know what I mean?
Different sounds.
So
you cooking.
When I look at all of this shit, I don't think the party's dead. I think it's relocating it, and I think it's kind of lost because we don't know where it's gonna land at. For every quote you have your Kendricks, who to me, I look at Kendrick as a high art artist who has mainstream appeal, high level mainstream appeal. He got bars, but he's not the most barred up. He make artful albums, and he has mainstream appeal. Then we have the guys on the side. All them niggas is nice. We got the Griseldas. We call them like the Overground, the Ransoms, the Griseldas, so on and so forth. Everybody in that sphere, there's money to be made. They're doing it. We know they're accounted for. But the other side, the mainstream side of rap, to me, there's a gaping hole there. Yeah. Who's gonna run through that? Because to me, Drake kind of got knocked off because people are not sure how to take Drake in. Pause right now. They don't know where to go with his music.
Too much to just like about the man right now. Aside from just the music, bro. It's
the trial. I think people are not dying, but people are ready to just be like, yeah, throw some Drake on. But once you think about that trial, it's like, boy, like
the trial is definitely the thing that's stopping a lot of people.
This is why people be thinking a lot of times, because we have a lot of people who watch the show and they get very emotional when I say certain things, and they don't really catch what I'm saying. They just get mad because I'm not saying what they want to say. Yeah. But in the midst of that Drake shit, after Kendrick really got him out of there, the worst thing he did was drop the Heart Part 6. Because it's like, you had a moment there, you could have been right back to your business if you would have done two things. White Flag Entertainment. Even if you don't mean it, yo, Kenny, you got it. You know what I mean? This was good for hip hop. I hope y'all enjoyed it.
Play that card.
Shout out Kendrick Lamar. We did our thing. Throw Cole a little bit of bail and move on. But we know that's not in him.
Be the nice guy.
Right. What you should have done, quite frankly, is what I said in real time. Throw to Frank. Tell Kendrick, all of his fans, suck my dick. Find the hard. I said, get that lock shit, that fuck you beat, and just rap 48 bars and just get your shit off. He didn't do that either. Instead, you ran to the law. So you quadrupled down on this L to where people in good faith just can't rock with you no more. Even the niggas that like you can't rock with you no more.
Essentially a snitch, bro. Like that's how we look at you now.
You have the hardcore Drake fans, but I always talk about the people who are casual rap fans. You lost the casuals to Kendrick. That's what people still don't get it. The casuals are gone over to Kendrick. The casuals, Drake had all of them.
All of them.
He had his hardcore bass and the casuals. Oh, this is a Drake song. One dance. Oh, I like this Drake guy. He's good. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well, they listening to Not Like Us now. They not listening to Drake.
Yeah. And Lufa.
Shit, that was a genius play in hindsight by Kendrick. So it's like, who's going to be that next rapper to run through and occupy the, quote, party side of this shit? I don't even think Thug. I think Thug is out of here. I'm sorry.
I think, and that's, to me, the combination of it is Kendrick kind of, made what we all kind of knew obvious to us in the fact that, listen, a lot of these guys were the old guy in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these
we've also
dudes,
said in the past.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he was saying, like, what are we still doing here? Like, I don't think he was talking about the party dying for a 21-year-old.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He was talking about all these guys who have been making the same type of music for 10, for 15 years for people that, you know, got to take a colonoscopy next week. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Some people gonna be offended by that, but that is a whole fact. A lot of the mainstays in the industry were the old guard. These niggas, technically, if you pull up their age, they're old. They'll be kikiing about the 40-year-old nigga critiquing them whole time they 39.
Yo, like a bunch of years ago, that would be like, that was just never possible. Remember when Game said about 30 years old, you rapping?
Shit.
You done failed.
Cam, Jim. There was so many people who was like, don't be the old rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Fun. Yeah, I would have never guessed Capo. Like the way they were talking in 2001, 02, we was all there. Capo still kind of, in a lot of ways, he's still the same exact guy he was literally 23 years ago right now.
The clothes are just slimmer now.
Slimmer.
That's it.
And they getting baggy again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He done lived through multiple fashion eras. Ran off with $2 million from Kanye and shit.
Jimmy.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
pause.
they the old, I didn't even think of that aspect. They are the old guard. And
old.
we're going to get to that topic in a second about the divide between the older people and the youth, that when certain conversations come about, y'all don't realize how ridiculous you sound. I'm talking to y'all today. I'm talking to the audience today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell. We need at least 500 likes on each and every video. Hit the subscribe option, roll to 30K, run that up. But I people said JID could be that guy. I think JID is more in the overground space.
Me too.
But a little more popularity, because to me, like, he don't make music that's chasing Kobe being the mainstream guy. Granted, he doing that rock shit with Offset that might get some legs.
Yeah.
But to me, he's an overground artist. I could be wrong. Don't get mad at me, Atlanta, but that's how I look at him. He's wild nice. He makes a certain style of rap.
The lyricist that made it, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Overground.
And can make like a
making
plethora
a
of
living
kind
on-
of songs.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Get the party bag, get the street bag, get the lyricist bag. He could dive into a few realms. So
You're not putting on JID at the kickback. The hoes is not shaking ass to JID. So you can't say
just that
he's
one
guy.
song. Just that one song.
What song?
That went viral
Yeah.
because of the
2 years
challenge.
after the album came out by accident.
By
Yeah,
accident.
just that one song. Like that shout out to y'all ladies.
And as fast as that came, it went. And JID made it very clear to us by not chasing that shit again that he's not that guy.
Yeah.
Look at the album he just dropped. He didn't make nothing that the hoes could shake ass to.
He from Atlanta.
See that?
That's usually their superpower.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Lyricist in and out.
What is their superpower now? Because Atlanta, you knew you could guarantee in Atlanta there was gonna be some radio friendly shit. But
Hits.
Now.
That's what it
who
used
is
to be.
Where's it coming from?
Gunna. That's the only one that's and Offset now. Like that's
Offset got a hit.
the body drink with JID to me is a hit. Like it's a hit. Is it a hit?
The stats don't make it a hit, gang.
Yeah. Sonically, it's a hit.
Okay.
Is it doing what it's supposed to do? That's the one they did the rock and roll joint for.
Yeah.
But like we'll see what it. I just feel like now that people are more because the album's not that old. You know,
Right.
it's pretty recent. When people get more acclimated with that song, you hear that song in the spot. I think that song would do what it's supposed
I
to.
think Cardi, because people gonna jump on us and say if we don't mention Cardi, but Cardi to me is niche.
Yo, and it's like I said, like, that the sounds are quiet since that album dropped, bro. Like I should have talked about for like 2-3 weeks, maybe a month.
And Cardi's like, he's a lit rapper aesthetically. He might have that, but if you listen to his music, that's not gonna get played in a spot. You know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
right.
if, you know what I mean? It's
And ironically,
bounce like.
shout out Memphis. Memphis, that city hard.
Yeah.
They not trying. They can make you shake ass, but I don't really know a Memphis artist is really out here. I mean, Key Glock got a joint right now that
CMG know how to make
that
some
Ready
shit
Spaghetti
happen.
joint got
Oh,
some
yeah,
legs.
yeah,
Key Glock always got one. You always got one for
But they
year.
make a lot of hard raps in
They do.
Memphis.
Money Bag, Glow.
They rapping what they live, man.
No, that ass. Shout out Stephen A. Big X, the plug in Texas. I think he might be the one.
That's one.
He got a joint right now out here on Satellite with Wayne. That's kind of out of here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, the Wayne joint, right? That's off Wayne album you talking about, right?
Yeah.
Big X is one of them ones though.
It's like one of the 3 good songs in there.
Yeah.
Nah, Big X, I can see.
It's on the radio. It's
least
in
you said
rotation now, Mace. I ain't
At least you
gonna
said
I
it.
ain't kick Wayne back in for that. He got it in rotation.
He got
You know,
one.
as you know, I get angrier at the Waynes and the Drakes because I have to defend them because I like them.
That's
So
your peoples.
sometimes I get
He
angry
got
at them than you
PTSD
guys.
because he
Yo,
defended them
all
before we
your
even shot at
peoples
him.
is cooked, man.
Come on, come on.
Niggas is shambles.
Oh
You know what I
man,
mean?
but
Man.
I feel like the party just relocating. They haven't found an artist to really lock in with. I mean, Future, he cut his hair off. We know he's dropping soon. Maybe he'll have something. I want to know where Metro's going next. Because the album that he tried to make to get Atlanta popping again, ironically divided the city based on everything I read about it, which is the weirdest shit. I thought this would have brought niggas together.
It did.
Instead, it had niggas arguing. This wasn't the futuristic era. This ain't. I'm like, yo, hold on.
All this old school shit.
But the songs are good.
Yeah. Shout out to Metro.
They always said they would take over from New York. They really are, man. They all hate each other, bro.
Now they hate but isn't that inevitable?
That's crazy.
If you get 20 years plus worth of success breeds haters. Envy. It was only a matter of time. That kumbaya shit. And it was never really kumbaya.
There was a lot of bad energy in there, man.
And then Young Thug made it hot for everybody. Everybody. He talked about everybody, bro. Made a 7-minute I'm Sorry song.
Yo.
Young Thug calls is like when you walk in your mom's room and she running down all her friends.
And she stopped talking when you walk in the room.
Get the fuck out the room.
Oh.
Like, God
so it's like, where's that? We gonna see, but we gonna move on. You know what I mean? Chat, let us know.
Right. I'm interested
Is
to
the
see
party
that
dead on life support or just relocating? I believe it's relocating. Dini and Masito say that it's dying. Yeah. All right? War in the Cut, what you think? Is dying?
It don't hit the same
on the fence.
On and off.
On and off. It's on life support then.
It's on life support.
I think it's relocating. I got a thing that I want to get off real quick, man.
What's the word?
You know, I'm going to make it about New York, but this is not a New York-centric topic.
Okay.
Every time you hear about a drill act getting popping, there's somebody in the comment section somewhere. Oh, that's not New York sound. That's from Chicago. It's from London. A, B, C, and D. Right? A New York nigga might have a little bit of like Atlanta bounce, or he lean into the trap wave a little bit. Oh, that's not even New York sound. New York is boom bap, A, B, C, and D. The New York nigga makes boom bap. Wow, nice. Oh, nobody want to listen to that. It's always an opinion about New York, but they get the loudest specifically about the trap New York sound and the drill New York sound. And we know for the most part in the youth, the drill shit is the wave. If you line up 10 kids in between the ages of 14 and 25, right? I'm going to say kids at 25 because I'm an adult. Yeah. Right? 8 out of the 10 of them, their primary option is drill music.
Yes.
Some form of it. Sexy drill, and regular drill.
And the other two might be an outlier shit that you might not expect or the shit that you do expect. Right? So when they rocking with the drill shit, this artist gets popping. We've seen it going back almost 10 years from like the 5-year-olds, the Pop Smokes, the little homies from the Bronx before they caught a charge. What was their names again? K-Flock, yeah. All of these guys. Even before that, you had 2Gs. Before that, you had Bobby Spurter and these guys. They all drill influence, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Some guy in the comment section in Ohio somewhere, that's not New York sound. Right?
Yeah.
I need to make this clear. Y'all could tell me if I'm tripping. Chat, tell me if I'm tripping. If you're in between the ages of 38 and like 50, your opinions on what young people in the city are listening to are irrelevant. No matter what you say in the comment section and say it's not this and it's not that and whatever the fuck else, it don't matter. In fact, I'm going to break it down to you. I might have said it in the past, but I'm going to say it again. You've become your parents. You think you cool and you know what's good for us being the teenagers, but we are our parents now.
Yeah.
The same way when we was blasting Wu-Tang and shit. Right?
Yeah.
And Locks, all kinds of Lost Boys,
street
the hardest shit possible. And your moms or your pops came in the room and told you to cut that shit
Turn
off.
off that drug dealer music, shop.
Yo!
I'm saying, like, oh God.
And for some reason, these niggas in these different cities don't realize how much like their parents they sound.
They don't.
If they kids and they dancing, they getting sturdy, they twirling, they doing whatever, that's their business. That's a youth culture. The 18-year-old kid or the 24-year-old kid does not give a fuck about what we think about what they're listening to.
Same way we didn't.
They youth culture does not represent old person culture. If we came up listening to Rockefeller, Dipset, G-Unit, so on and so forth, we're always gonna be attracted to that. That don't mean that that's what the city sounds like. Fuck. Does the Atlanta nigga still listen to Southern Playalistic? Does Atlanta still sound like that? I'm pretty sure a nigga in Atlanta will get mad if he hears some fucking Playboy Cardi right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So
Right.
why is it that New York is the only city in the world that gets held by 30-year-old standards while the kids keep telling us that ain't the wave no more? That's my question to y'all. Maybe y'all can help me understand.
Jaw, you
It's a
cooking.
lingering
Nobody
hate,
asked
bro.
where was the G-Funk on GNX. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga.
Like, the thing is this, and it's like, you see it, I think,
Where was the
Jaw-
G-Funk on GNX?
Job, I see the same thing you see, right? To me, I kind of started noticing it when the younger acts started sampling, 2000, 2001, 2002
That was a
records.
Nasty's era, though.
It was a nasty era,
bro.
but listen, our parents felt the same way. I vividly remember,
Puff.
I ain't want to say his name, thanks that you did, who he said was playing on the radio, and my parents used to be like, yo, you don't know how to make music? This don't sound like, you know what I mean? He's not even doing nothing new.
James Brown.
Only to hear my peers say the same thing 20 years later. Even if it's true, you still sound like your parents. They was right too. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to the Chronic. It sounds like the exact beats from G-Funk. They was right the whole time.
True
but
story.
we liked it.
Don't forget what you're going to say.
Cook.
Just to make your point about the parents, word to mother. I told the story mad times. I ordered the Wu-Tang CD. When you get the shit BMG and they mail it to your crib. Yeah. Ordered the shit, 36 chambers. I had to have been 9 at the time. I don't quite remember. The intro, bring the motherfucking ruckus. My grandmother came in the room, Caribbean as fuck, bugging.
Bugging.
Yo,
We are parents.
we are here.
When you hear that bullshit and the nigga, how many times I done talk to you mates on the side with niggas all the op music, niggas spitting the block and shooting ops.
Right.
I get mad. I'm my parents. It's the same shit.
We made it. And that's the thing. Like, youth culture is never for the adults to like, bro. Like, and it's
ain't
like
for
you
you.
say, it's not that they don't care. They actively don't want us liking the shit they like.
Facts.
So if we start liking it too much,
They off
they
it.
gonna
They
find
gon-
some other shit
they
to
gon'
make.
dip.
You know what I mean? None of us wanted to listen to the shit that our parents was listening to, bro. Jay-Z wasn't making music for Sam Cooke fans, bro. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Jav, I'm on
My
board.
pops hated Hov.
I'm on board.
My pops gave me a Lords of the Underground tape and couldn't stand Jay-Z. That should tell you where he was at. He had the nappy plaids, the boot camp shit. Like, he
Yeah.
was locked in to all that militant shit. Locked in. I'll play some Hov, put on some Bad Boy, get that shit the fuck out of here, bro.
Killer music, not
What you
killer
think, Beanie?
music. We are here. We are there. We've made it to our parents' age.
God bless us.
But you know what? I like to say, like, it's just not for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what I would have told my parents when I was a kid. Like, when they said, "What is this type of music
You a
listening to?"
brave nigga.
It's not for you.
Right?
I just turned it off.
I mean, like
Same.
think of all the things adults fuck with. You know,
my
if you give that to a 8, 9, 10-year-old kid, he might not fuck with it because it's not for him. You get what I'm saying? When whoever made that music, wrote that music, got into the booth, performed it, put it on the CD, put it out to the world, that shit was not intended for a nigga who's 45 when that nigga's like 22 years old. It's just not. You get what I'm saying? Or like when Hov put out the 444 joint, telling everybody to buy art and get, you know what I'm saying, focus on bigger things. Was a nigga who was 19, 20 years old gonna internalize that and be like, yo, I gotta get my next Rilke or Rembrandt somewhere. I gotta find a way to do it. I just don't think, I think you gotta find what's for you. I feel like there's let the young people have the upside to all this shit is that there's truly is now music for the old heads.
But why is the young people in New York listening to what they listening to? Why do we get judged so hard?
This goes
It's not
back-
hip hop.
This goes back to what we always talk about, bro.
I don't
Like,
understand that.
whenever you are the creator of the recipe, anytime the recipe deviates, they always gonna hold you responsible for it because you are said creator
My
of the
nigga,
recipe.
they done recreated the chocolate chip cookie mad times. Why is our recipe the only one
Why?
that gets killed,
Because
nigga?
we officially
saying
created the
Chips Ahoy,
chocolate
what's
chip
that?
cookie. You know what I'm saying? They got Nabisco, they got Chips Ahoy, they got all these other companies, but the nigga
What the nigga saying is 47, Dini?
yo, I can't
He's
say
47.
a memory card can't save everybody, bro. I'm just saying this. In this aspect, bro, you gotta let the young niggas be young niggas, bro. Like that's just really just what it is.
That's how they
And you
evolve.
gotta stop letting New York be like the crux for everything y'all got going on, bro. There's a lot of people to blame for a lot of
Facts.
shit. It's not just NY.
We go to these
Like-
shows. We go to the shows with. I don't want to call it boom back, but because everything ain't boom back. But like the barred up niggas in New
Street.
York, and you go to their shows, Ain't no kids in there. It's adults in there. That's
niggas.
Like, why niggas struggle with understanding what the target audience is? When they write them raps, they not chasing some 16-year-old nigga. They have a particular audience in mind that they trying to reach. But so it's like, why not just judge that? Judge the audience.
Outside of just the age, just the type of nigga you might not even want. There might be a nigga in that age range. I don't even want that type of nigga listening to my shit because he's not of the kind of cloth that I'm trying to, a hustler nigga making music for hustler niggas. So
Case in point. We went to a Lord Skull show. Me and Deanie.
Salute to Skull.
Shout out Skull. Me and Sin. We went to Lord Skull audience. Ain't a Rome Streets audience.
Definitely not.
It ain't a Fergie Baby audience. Because when we was at the Skull show, bro, it was very gentrified in there. No disrespect to those people. I'm not saying they pussy and none of that. I'm just saying the mixture in the crowd was very gentrified. You had some Asians in there. You had some whites in there, some Hispanics, some blacks, some ambiguous. You know what I mean? You had a bunch of everything in there. So it's like, nobody's saying Skull not New York or this and that. Because he's making something aesthetically, quote, vintage, they embrace it. But his bars is not attracting the niggas that's typing these angry shits about New York in the comment section. Because I went to the shows. I've seen the people that rock with him. I've seen the niggas he had in his videos.
We chopped it up with the niggas.
All right.
We went to the Fergie Baby
When we went to the Fergie show, he might have been the only white dude in the room.
Literally.
Facts.
Literally.
And target audience is like the most important thing you said, right? That's what people are struggling to reconcile most these days. We speak about it often. We're not the only ones, but we speak about it often about these sections of hip hop. And one of the more opposing sections of hip hop in 2025 is young niggas and old niggas. But it's only one side that's completely judging the other side. I don't know no 14-year-olds asking, why didn't Nas do a song with, Coi Leray? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what, people, young folks is gonna let the old niggas be them, you know what I mean, and do what they like. So it's like, I know, we got a lot more to worry about than what, an 18-year-old is listening to.
Let them do their thing. But it's like, you
let
do
them grow
that.
their own.
Pop Smoke I remember when Favi and Pop Smoke simultaneously was kind of like really on fire. And niggas was like, oh, this is not the New York sound. New York is still not popping. So like Pop and Favi not popping because they don't rhyme with a certain style. They from the city. They from Brooklyn.
And they were fire.
They both are getting paid to rap. So that they don't count because they're not doing the thing that you like. Are you gonna put on? Did you ever play Dior one time?
Bro, like,
did you play Christopher Walken? Did you play Big Drip?
Dude had an energy to him, man. We seen Pop perform live at the Coney Island Amphitheater before he blew up. Pusha T brought him out, and you could see like from that one stage performance, like this nigga gonna be one of them ones. Like the way he had the crowd, the crowd movement, the way people was vibing to him without even really knowing who he was. You could just see there's a star power that niggas have, and I feel like once you have that, you could kind of, because Pop's way younger than us, and we love that nigga music. You get what I'm saying? Because when I was young, it was kind of like the younger niggas listen to what the older niggas listen to. I don't feel like it's like that anymore.
It's not like
they
that
don't give
anymore.
two fucks about what we listen to
At
today.
all.
They doing their own thing, and I kind of respect them for that, bro. They paving their own way.
There was a more centralized, what we like about hip hop. We
didn't have an internet like that.
Right.
So that kind of changed the argument as well. Because you look at what Pop was making. He was making grime. Like, it wasn't even drill so much. Like, he was leaning into that grime sound heavy when nobody in New York, at least to my knowledge at the time, was that heavy with that sound. And he broke through with it. Yeah. And then you had other guys that ran behind it and they did their thing with it. To me, that's the most palatable version of drill. Is when you get a couple of grime beats. Because it has a built-in party vibe to it. It gets people to shake their shoulders even if they don't want to. You know what I mean?
Facts.
They shake their shoulders. You know what I mean? Again, I'm not a proponent of gang violence or anything like that. But it's like I used to see, like, because I worked in the school, like the opposing gangs. Like, don't dance to that nigga shit. Have a whole art. Where the mother niggas argue about don't dance to his shit. Yo. A couple of the trolls was enjoying some Pop Smoke. And I'm in the cut. And it's like, I'm an adult, so I don't get involved in the conversation. But it was like, this is hilarious because niggas was really upset.
Blood niggas mad that niggas like Snoop. Can you imagine?
I know you not walking to that shit, man.
So I was like, he figured it out. He said, I'm gonna get the ops to dance to my shit. And it worked.
It worked.
It worked. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Pop. You know what I mean?
Man.
But it's like, leave the kids alone and stop badgering the city. New York If a nigga come outside right now with a big AV and some Timbs on and he wild nice, y'all gonna clown him. So y'all got us in a New York trick bag. No matter what we do, it's not enough.
We cooked.
So leave niggas alone, B. Masito, you said you got something for us in the Funk Flex up front. Like, what's going on with that? I'm hearing shit enough.
Niggas a hater. Fuck that.
Enough making comments. He pretended he was leaving the station, but he was getting a different slot. What's going on?
Right. Man. I think what's brought it back to the forefront, because obviously we know about the Enough Fire and the shake up at Hot 97. But this week we had some interesting comments on separate shows, right? We seen Ebro kind of speaking about the situation on Hot 97, basically kind of making it seem like Flex is a snake. Like, thank you, dude. They ain't been cooking. Like a snake. Basically, Flex is in with the bosses. He got stocks in the company. He's, I don't want to say, because he never explicitly said that Flex is plotting on people's jobs, right? But he did make it seem like Flex was some, brown-nosing DJ that's cool that's ready to sell out anybody at the drop of a hat with the higher-ups, right? So then later on in the week, we had the Juan Epstein podcast, according to them, the first hip-hop podcast ever. And Rosenberg was kind of delving into the situation a little bit more. And even he kind of mentioned the same thing about what he was
fighting at Hot 97?
Fighting at Hot 97. He basically is speaking about what he heard around the radio station, and basically saying that, yeah, Flex was plotting on folks. Flex wanted people out of there. Flex is pushing, because what they're really trying to say is that behind all of these firings, behind all of the shakeups, is this payola situation. Federal investigations over payola right now for iHeart, for Emis, for all of these guys. So Rosenberg was basically trying to say that Funk Flex was the one behind the scenes. Like, oh, I think he's taking bread. Oh, I think he's the one getting money. I think.
No.
Yeah, that's what Rosenberg said. And that Enough, he's basically saying Enough told him this without saying Enough told him this. Basically saying that, Flex is going around saying he's getting money, and that Flex, that is really the big proponent behind this shakeup.
I didn't know about that. Yeah. I thought we was just talking about him getting a nigga fired. I ain't know
doing enough dirty.
Yeah, damn. So that's really, that came out like 2 days ago. So Rosenberg went into it, Cypher Sounds, he didn't get gas. He didn't want to speak about it too much. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, Lord.
He did it. So
that's tough.
It seemed like Flex is working behind the scenes. We're professionals, okay? Flex working behind the scenes for people's jobs, to get people up out of there. Federal investigations, basically alluding to him being an informant, basically. Damn. So Flex got a lot going on right now, and the people at Hot 97 are basically like saying, yeah.
Now hold on, mate. You giving me too much information too soon. Slow down.
I thought this was about a slot, bro.
Yo! Oh, Lord.
Shit, B.
Is it too much? Wait. Because I came in here thinking we was talking about Ebro going on TMZ saying that Flex got niggas fired.
It's my last show.
Because I thought Flex was going to go from like 5 to 7 and then somebody else was getting the 7 to midnight spot. Then I seen 5 to 11. So he just got niggas out of there.
Got niggas up out of there, man.
Now you telling me this shit. So now like my brain is working now. So wait.
Yeah.
Did he hold niggas hostage at the station and say, if you don't out this, I'm going to out it? Or you give me this time slot? Did he hold niggas for ransom?
I'm not
like,
sure.
What's going on?
Listen, hold him for ransom. I don't know if if it's petty grudges he's doing this over. I don't know if it's, if y'all protect me, I'll make sure y'all know everybody else who's doing it. It's not the entire situation is unfolding as we see it. You know what I mean? So Rosenberg going on record saying this was like, I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? This is kind of crazy. So
Rosenberg going against the grain. Yeah, Hot 97, and based on the numbers, they finally passed power again. They've been number one for the last 4 months.
4 months in New York. Yeah,
that's great. Rosenberg getting that ESPN money, though, so he probably don't mind if they pack him up.
Same way Ebro getting that Apple money. They don't mind chopping it. You know what I'm saying?
So they can drop the dimes. They got security blankets.
We can say what you can't say.
So yeah, and Enough, Camilo, TT Torres. There's a lot of people who got
chopped.
Fuck Camilo did. He wouldn't even got a weekday spot.
He had an hour slot, man. Like Camilo had 1 hour, bro, and he got chopped. I fuck with Camilo. Heavy hitters,
Facts.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Big dogs,
Turn
you
up
know what I'm
some-
saying?
I don't know. Ain't no more big dog pit bulls. You know what I mean? Getting niggas fired.
Yeah.
And putting people in federal information. Listen, maybe that's the hip hop thing to do these
You don't
days.
think Flex was taking paper though?
Of course,
of
bro.
course.
Got stocks in
Of
the company. He's
course.
been there for like 30-some years.
The first time I learned as a kid what payola was somebody accusing Funk Flex.
Was it Nas
Indulging.
accusing Flex?
Yeah.
Of taking whole money?
Look
the
at his
first time
face,
I ever
man.
heard the word, bro. Dad, what's payola? You know what I'm saying?
That's the
Like,
first time I thought I heard of it too. Was when they was like saying that how Rockefeller had High 97 on payroll and shit like that.
So he's like the lord of the payola. You know what I'm saying? and he's
He Nino Brown,
The Lord
Listen,
of the Payola is
man.
crazy.
Lexo Brown and shit.
I get what. So he you know,
man,
it's looking
Lexo
very
Brown.
shaky and like Job said, like
Whoa.
all of this on the back of them actually being
Yeah,
more
Flex.
successful is
Dirty,
even
bro.
crazy, bro. So
The last show announcement was whack too, because like it was supposed to be the last show for Enough. You stole the
BBLs
glory
and the
from Enough.
Feds is
Yo,
Flex
like-
OVO?
Wait, hold on, what?
I said a BBL and going to the
What are we
Feds.
talking about? What?
You didn't know Flex had a BBL? Jav is learning everything right now, bro. Funk Flex broadcasts his BBL online.
What are you talking about, Mace?
When it's a dude,
What
it's still
BBL?
a BBL.
What are you talking about?
Flex, Walt is laughing because he seen it.
Yeah.
Funk Flex,
He got his body
got
done.
his body done, bro,
Body done.
and posted the surgery online, bro. The actual surgery,
For like tummy shit.
tummy tuck, yes, bro.
Oh, come on, Flex. Ain't nothing the gym can't help. Come on, God.
Flex, I didn't know my guys didn't know this about you. I'm not slandering you. I'm just being informative. You know what I mean?
The bando
Nah.
You
camera.
feel me? I'm still. I hope I'm
Funkmaster
still.
Flex. Wait, hold on. We moving past it too fast. Funkmaster Flex got his body
Got
done.
his body done, bro.
Body done.
Master Flex got his body done. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. And went to the Feds.
Nigga said it ain't just about having the money, man. I gotta look good for these hoes, man.
But he's not even skinny. That's why I'm so confused. What did he do then?
I don't know, but they had that shit. They was, you know, doing that. The lipo.
They
He
was
got lipo.
chopping. Lipo.
He got lipo. I couldn't remember exactly. He got lipo.
BBL's
Got
crazy.
Oh.
Like,
You know what I mean? That's cultural. You get a lipo. I'm saying you
shit.
got a BBL. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like you did it. You did
crazy.
anything, man.
Yo.
Flex. I
What
might
did
have
the
took this
segment
off the
become,
rails.
bro?
I thought it was just about stealing time. Yo, Walt got it
Oh,
on
The
the
Walt
Walt
got
got
the
it
video?
up there. This is what I'm saying. Flex got a
Holy
BBL and
shit.
posted it online, bro. Like
He got
I'm
in
not
front of
fucking-
it.
Come on. Wow.
This is real facts. You know
Nah,
what I'm
we're
saying?
Lil Jamar,
I will
bro.
find you. You know what I'm saying? I'm
We're-
not up here talking mess.
Like, who is this guy? Where did he come from? And why do we fucking
Some
keep
facts.
acting like he's somebody that we need to fuck with? Get rid of this guy.
Yo, word two, I didn't know that, bro.
Shouts to Job. Certain shit Job don't see, and I know it's because he don't want to see that
I
shit.
don't
you know
know
what I mean?
funny. No funny. I got like blockers. You know what I mean? If I
Crazy.
Yeah, so
Flex can't talk hot to nobody then.
Not- not a
Master
soul,
Flex,
And
bro.
he talk hella hot, bro. And you got your body done?
Tuck Master Flex, bro.
yeah, man.
What?
Shit, B.
Why niggas don't get crazy with Flex when he talk like that?
This is
I
news
was
to
happy
me,
the
bro.
first. That's the first thing I'm mentioning,
Wow.
bro. That you went under the
That's
knife.
Crazy.
You know, as a
Flex been
50-year-old
old for
DJ.
mad long. When did he do that?
It's like within the last 5 years or so, right? This is recent, right?
Damn.
Oh, nah, bro.
Yeah, man.
So it wasn't medical. It was like I just want to be a
He
bad
just wanted to
bitch
look
kind
good,
of thing.
Nigga
man.
had
Oh,
cosmetic surgery.
cosmetic, you know?
Damn.
Under the knife, you know?
Took all the lugs money.
The finest boots in the nation, nigga. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
So Flex
I did
got a
not
lot
know
going
that,
on.
bro.
Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wow,
Round table.
Flex.
I didn't think we were going here, man.
Matter of fact, Sin not here.
Where's Sin when you
Sin not
need
here.
him?
We just gonna do it right now.
Shit, B.
Job had to
Oh,
stop.
Flex.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about right now?
Get off
Get
our
off the
lawn,
lawn,
Flex.
Get off the lawn,
You out
Flex.
of here, bro.
You know what I mean?
Deanie, you got anything to add to this? Cause I'm
Oh,
fucking
no.
flabbergasted, bro.
Yo, I'm lost for words, bro. This is all new information to me. I'm trying to like wrap my
This
mind
nigga
around all
talk
this
mad
shit.
shit.
A whole tub,
Every
bro.
time I open Instagram, the caption is he talking shit. He
Yo,
on the radio
This
talking
reminds
shit.
me of that Seinfeld ski. He said, "Tuck, no tuck." Is this? Yo, the tummy tuck is
Come
crazy.
on, gang.
Yeah,
sorry.
shouts to
Body
you know,
done.
Flex, man.
I'm
Telling
crying
on
real
it, telling on
tears,
your
bro.
coworkers you got years in with.
Oh my
that you
God.
put on. Like
A
how
lot
I put you
about
on and then rattle.
leaving the station on your
Oh,
Insta.
yeah.
This guy's diabolical, bro. He's truly a supervillain, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, Flex is the villain. He lied.
Oh shit.
Cried about Pac on the radio.
You lied.
Probably made that shit up. I think he was truthful about that though. He was
Yeah,
crying too
He was
hard,
too.
my nigga.
He was
He was
crying.
too emotional behind that.
I think it was balling.
High key, I think that's when I checked out on Flex. I think that was that moment right
was
there
right
when I
there?
left. Cause I stopped locking in with him like after that. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing too much,
You
bro.
lied.
All right, but we
Flex. This wasn't meant to be a Flex slander.
Oh,
no, I thought he
you know?
got niggas fired and you know what I mean? We was gonna talk about Ephraim loudly suggesting,
Yeah.
not winking at all, but telling niggas he got me fired.
Right.
I was disappointed that Shorty didn't get the boot. I thought she was leaving.
Yeah.
Shout out Kaepernick, but
Right.
she's not even from the towns for real. Like, what's she doing here?
What is she? But yeah, Flex.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Super villain of hip hop. Maybe one of them.
New York hip hop for sure.
Yeah. There we go.
He's Magneto. Bro.
Him and
York-
Ebro's kind of the villains in New York hip
He
hop.
wouldn't even give us a freestyle series no more. He not adding nothing.
Yeah.
He just taking.
Just shows. And sets.
That's it. And firings.
And this is the nigga that they say represent the city on the internet. Oh, he like Drake, so New York like Drake. Flex.
I personally know no guy with a BBL in New York other than Flex. Okay.
Outside of the band, the
He didn't even say he get
Kevo, I don't know
the
anything.
lap band surgery or
That's the
some
two
shit.
niggas I know.
Who?
Bandman Kevo. You know
The
what I'm
fake
saying?
abs. He got the action
He got
figures.
a true tummy tuck with the abs, bro. Like built in, different.
I got too much shame, bro.
Yo,
Nah, this is what I'm saying.
I feel like my niggas would laugh at me too much if I did that shit. You know what I
bro,
mean?
bro.
That's enough for me not to do
Tomorrow
it.
you show up looking like John Cena. I'm gonna be
Yo.
like, John, what the fuck, bro?
No arm definition and abs.
from the 3 liter to the 6-pack is crazy.
With Jomo legs and shit.
Yo,
Fuck out of here.
the Jomo.
my niggas cut my ass alone would stop me from doing that, bro.
Yo,
The
Yeah, we
embarrassment
ain't
from
shit.
my
We was
niggas
just frying
stop me.
Dini for his pants before the
Yo.
show came on. You know what I mean?
niggas
Them
cooked me on the
capris.
cut off foot pants, bro. I'm like, yo, it's long
Yo,
bottoms from now on.
Nobody's
Niggas
safe,
killed-
B. Nah, but we gotta move on.
Yeah.
My nigga Grant Royce gonna be in the building. Another act from
sir.
New York City.
Yes,
Make
sir.
sure y'all lock in. Again, we always keep the spotlight on New York.
That's a fact.
New York's #1 podcast for hip hop. There might be people with more subscribers, whether they went to New Delhi or not, more followers from Bangladesh, whatever the fuck. But when it comes to New York City and the culture and hip hop, we try to go to the shows. We have the artists on. If you don't believe us, it's all there. Just go backwards. Artists you've never heard of have been on this platform and they've been from the towns because we love New York rap. Support the city. Y'all type them fucking comments. What's going on in New York? Well, another act coming to our platform to let you know exactly what's going on in New York City.
We try.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe option, hit the notification bell, run it up.
Facts.
I'm bringing back my segment.
What?
So I got on the internet a couple weeks ago,
Mhm.
and I saw a post about lab diamonds and actual, we're gonna call it wild caught diamonds, right? You got the lab and you got the wild caught. The wild caught's supposed to be the more authentic shit. You getting it in the wilder shit. Shout out Leonardo
Farm-raised
DiCaprio.
diamonds, bro.
Shout out Blood Diamonds. All of that, right?
Grass-fed diamonds.
Grass fed. You know what I'm saying? Organic. Organic diamonds, right?
You feel me?
So the artist got on his social media platform and got to talking about the lab diamonds as opposed to the organic diamonds. We let it go. We didn't care. We don't got rapper money, so we not worried about it. That's not our fight.
Right.
He got killed on the socials for it. Circle back this week to talk about it again. And he was basically saying, I'm just letting y'all know that in a few years, they'll be able to identify what are lab diamonds from the wild caught or organic diamonds.
Right.
So that being said, I hate to do this because I love him. I love New York rap, even if it's in Buffalo. But Benny the Butcher, you gotta leave me alone, bro. You gotta leave us all alone. Niggas got real bills, real life issues. We don't have rapper diamonds. And I feel like even the niggas with the rapper diamonds do not give a fuck about the lab shit. They don't care. For you to circle back and say, oh, I just want to let niggas know, you think when you go to the store and you cop the shit, right? And you put it on, you think you're gonna say, is this organic or is this lab? So what, nigga?
That lab shit.
Yo,
it's the diamond testing niggas that got niggas paranoid, bro. This started being
the nigga with the diamond tester don't got no diamonds on.
That is true. That is true.
He still paid paper for this shit. It costs money.
Right.
So what if it's in the lab or it's organic? Who cares? And everybody telling you this shit, and you be like, I'm just letting niggas know. See, Benny's the first time, bro. This is the first time, and I'm a Benny fan. Yeah, I know that. I love Benny. But this is the first time Benny had a new money moment.
Oh,
facts.
This is a very new money, new rich moment. Like, you tried to flex. It really was high-key a flex.
Had a little liquor
and it backfired.
Had a liquor brand deal I seen.
Shout
out to you.
All with hard beats and hard raps. I love every rapper like Benny who gets looks, gets success because it proves that there's still an avenue for it.
Yes.
Right.
But don't get new money on niggas now, my nigga.
Let you know you broke niggas. Don't come around
and
here.
Don't come around the tester in his lab. All right, is it shining? Is it fake? Is it cubic or is it not?
Damn.
And cook jar, my fault.
That's all I want to know, Mase.
It comes a time where you know the rapper loses touch with their audience. I think we've reached there with Benny. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I listen.
We been
no.
I'm not, I do my thing. I've never come in, contact with a diamond tester. Right. Nobody I know is walking around with a fucking diamond tester. You know what I mean?
Too much shit
this
going
is
on
not regular nigga
social
problem.
Media nigga.
You know what I mean? 5 years, 10 years, there's no nigga with a diamond
social
tester.
media niggas, because the New York niggas don't do that.
Nah,
you got too much to worry about.
New York nigga might pop on you. You
might
run
get
down on
might
him
get
with a diamond tester. You might take your diamond tester.
Nigga.
Yeah. In the wrong neighborhood, especially, bro.
In Soundview, can they?
Uptown is the way to go.
Go through the 90s with that shit.
Soundview every episode.
Go through Flatbush with that shit. Go through Harlem with that shit. In the wrong P's in Harlem. Not the white part of Harlem, but like the wrong area.
Don't do it on Saratoga, okay?
Yeah. Leave niggas alone, man. Like, and you make a good point because Benny been complaining about his fan base for a minute, calling niggas nerds and all of that, and now this rich shit. It's like you got the rap bag.
Diamonds, bro.
Yeah,
we've seen the fan.
We've seen it. Like, how you out of touch, but you ain't crossover? So where exactly are you? No, it's so serious. Don't laugh at the question. I'm dead serious.
Yo, I mean.
Yo,
niggas is here trying to keep
their
composure.
That's a fact, though, y'all. Like, that's a fact.
You ain't there yet.
I'm just asking. Be real shit.
I want a map looking for you, bro.
Yo, chill out. I'm being dead serious, B.
Shit.
Where's he at then? What is Benny the Butcher in 2025? If he ain't crossover and he don't like his nerd fans, where you at?
Yeah.
Who are you?
In the middle. Just in a four-corner room.
In the back of a fucking car flexing diamonds to who?
Listening to gangster
The nerds?
Yeah. Good Avery.
All the street niggas that you talk about when we go to the Benny shows, they with you. They not in the crowd.
Yeah.
Them is your niggas.
A lot of Hank Hill.
The neck bands is at the Benny shows with no diamonds on.
None, bro.
Dirty boots.
Dirty uptowns, nigga.
Dirty forces, bro. Dirty forces.
I'm confused. Who is this for? Who is this content for?
Who was he talking to?
Conversation starter, I guess.
Did you look at your chain and say, yeah, you should say laugh?
I said, yo,
Let me talk about
you see this Pyrex dish? This is the real shit
what made
right
you
here,
even
nigga.
do that? Nobody's talking about chains and rap right now.
Nobody,
if you think about
bro.
it. Like,
Nobody.
niggas got their chains, but they don't even care to rap about it no more.
Most niggas shit's aluminum anyway, bro. So, don't
wow.
feel like I do. I find most niggas dropping $100,000 on the chain.
After the NFL niggas popped out, like we learned, like
like
Jalen Hurts and shit.
That nigga from the Vikings be
Ocho Cinco,
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah,
his shit.
like I was like, all right.
Niggas got millions of dollars
Let's
with
cut
fake
this
jewelry. I'm
combo.
like, there's no shame for nobody.
And I want to
bro.
be clear, like I want all of the rappers I love to get as much paper as possible, buy all the diamonds.
Talk about it.
I just want you to make clear and cogent decisions before you go on social media.
That's not even like a Benny conversation.
Right.
It just don't even need
that
to
wasn't
be like,
Benny-esque at all.
Ugh, we still love you, Benny.
And he hit send, bro. He had to record himself. And he hit send.
Analyzed it.
I think he
Watched it before he sent it to.
Had to.
Like, yeah, this the one right here.
I look right in this video. My shades are shining.
Like,
I'm with the big dog.
Gotta have my shit shining if I'm gonna talk about this shit.
like the stove guy text you.
He
Like,
probably
you
was high. That's some hot shit, maybe.
I hope.
Or he had a conversation with a bitch. He was like, "Yo, bum ass chain." And niggas like, "Bitch,
His wife
my shit is real."
cut deep.
This ain't live diamonds, bitch.
All right, let's leave Betty alone.
Sorry,
man.
man. We love you over here, bro.
Man, you gotta leave us
You gotta
alone,
chill
bro.
out,
Like,
bro.
don't
That
do
was
that
hilarious,
no more.
though. Objectively.
Because I came in here. Initially, I was gonna tell 6ix9ine to leave us alone, but after he
Him
doubled
too.
down, I'm like, nah, you gotta leave us alone, Betty, because we didn't ask for this. We didn't ask to get stunted on. We just here waiting for some music. Is Stab the Shot 3 coming out? What's 38 up to? That's what we want to know.
Facts.
Next album gonna be The Chains I Met.
The Chains I Met. First single, It's Not Lab. You know what I mean? Woo, produced by Harry Fraud. Gas. Nah, let's move on, man.
Man,
Masito, what you got for us, bro?
You know, Charva, I actually kind of crossed over on this sex a little bit. I was gonna get it a little bit into the payola scandal. Flex, we had to expose Flex, you know, about with everything. So I actually we'll cook a little bit more on that next time we in this stew. But basically,
There's gonna be a lot more information.
right, it's gonna be a lot more information
Over the
if
next couple
Rosenberg is you know what I mean, dropping
Niggas is on the
facts.
job, bro.
Flex is pointing the finger at, you know what I mean, different radio stations.
Seen how baffled I was and just emptied the clip.
That's
Yeah, I was
crazy.
like, we might as well go there,
Like,
man. Fuck it, man. But Charlemagne, they say they say Charlemagne might be on the chopping block too. They seen that nonsense you said about Glorilla and Nicki Minaj, and they said charge him.
Oh yeah. Lennar
These
losing
niggas
the
got to be taking money.
Damn.
Once they get to a certain level of fame, you can't beat a nigga who got you there. Especially if you were like a table shaker.
Mm-hmm.
If
Or
you
they
want to
lost.
stay in the room, you got to stop shaking the table. Look at Star. Star on the outside, he on YouTube.
Yeah.
He not in those rooms no more because he never stopped shaking the table.
Right.
You could get there shaking the table. But once you get them relationships, you got to shake hands and play nice.
Or when they see that shaking the table is the thing that means the most to you, like Star gonna keep it 100 no matter what. And I think they just realized you keeping it 200, bro. Like
You bad for business.
yeah.
And I
Gotta
think
go.
it just all ties into the party dying, bro. Like radio stations getting exposed for payola by the FCC is party dying material. All right?
This is facts.
You think it's gonna touch the whites though? Like you think Taylor Swift gonna get touched behind?
Hell no.
Nah,
Her and Morgan Wallen is chilling.
Then it don't count.
Who's homie that runs Z100?
Facts.
He's good money.
Some
all
people
right?
just
If it
wavy.
touch Post Malone, I'm okay with it. Though.
Posty?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's get to the mailbag. My favorite segment. We'll make it quick.
Yeah,
you know what I
let's
mean? We had Danny McDandan 5557 shouting Masito. That's his name.
Oh, my bad.
Here from Culture United. Loved how well spoken Masito was on the show, so I wanted to give this channel a shot, and I was not disappointed. Salute, Dan.
Appreciate you, bro.
We got the pause of the week. This is the craziest shit I ever read in my life.
Uh-oh.
Daz is good says, love this channel. He's a longtime supporter, but he violated with this. Love Jarv and his acidic tongue. We're gonna stop right there.
Yo.
We're gonna stop right there. What the fuck are you talking about?
What do you mean by that?
What do you like?
What are you talking about?
You could have said that shit so many other ways, my guy.
Shit talking.
Acidic tongue?
No one watching the show, you should have known what we was gonna say
Come on,
to that.
The fuck are you talking about?
Pause.
Come on.
The fuck are you talking about?
Son, like, hold on.
What's that?
I'm not even gonna read the rest of your comment. I just like that's
Holy
crazy.
shit.
Design 4042 says, shout out to the guys. Dope show had me crying. Salute, bro.
Love.
David Thomas 9024 says, y'all tripping. YSL just one wave in Atlanta's ocean. And One Monkey never stopped the show. Y'all funny though. Good show. Shout out to the whole A-Town. New York too. New York, Atlanta's quiet, bro. What's happening?
rough.
Atlanta, it ain't just YSL. The city outside of Gunna, Fuge, 21. Who else? It's quiet.
He said,
Gucci
why?
Mane is happy. Got himself a nice little wife.
They think he cloned.
Chilling.
Think he cloned this shit. Jeezy not even
On
an
tour.
active nigga like that no more. Who is it? 42 Doug. He was on fire 3 years ago. It ain't the same.
He from Detroit,
quiet.
I thought Doug was Atlanta.
Doug is Detroit.
Oh, so I can't even give y'all him.
No,
Can't
y'all
even
can't
give
even
y'all
take
him.
that. Y'all can't even take that.
Oh no, I'm thinking about what's her name when we talk about Jack Harlow? Quando Rondo.
Facts from
Pardon
Savannah.
me.
That's a fact.
Pardon me. Y'all don't got really much going
said,
on.
watch out for Luda.
It's kind of quiet right now.
25th year anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna
Timmy
happen.
says, hands down, I have to give y'all your flowers. The Rap Roundtable. Y'all been holding it down for the culture for years. Much appreciated.
That's
Salute,
love.
fam.
That's love.
Hoodoo and Head Raps, who hates me for whatever reason.
She kinda hates me.
She only likes Sim. she said, shout out Sim. Shout out to our brother Sim.
So
She says, in Sin, she's upset with Sin.
Whoa.
I thought you had the most since you let them peer pressure you into not standing your ground. I want to make something clear to you. Hoodoo and Head Raps. There is no peer pressuring Sincere.
This is facts.
Behind the scenes, he and I have had arguments because he refused to change his mind. Sincere goes down with every ship he stands on. There's no peer
is a
pressuring
fact.
this guy. The fact that you're a Kendrick fan and you want him to partake in the boycott, and we say, nah, we got to talk about it because one, we're not reactors. Two, we've talked about everything from day one. And three, we're just not doing that. It's kind of ridiculous.
Right.
Talk about it.
She continues to says, you know how he ruined the culture. The fucking lawsuit. How?
Lawsuit hasn't even gone through yet.
When he loses the lawsuit, and he will, then what?
Back to square one.
6 more months of content. Man.
Has a battle rapper been sued yet?
No.
I just want to know for clarity.
Nope.
Has somebody sued Murder Mook for what he said back in 07?
Can't think of it.
Nah? Did anybody sue what's his name again? Joey Badass for what he said to Rayvon?
Not yet, at least.
Or Rayvon for what he said to Joey Bad. Right.
Rayvon called him all kinds of gay.
Yeah,
I don't see any
crazy.
lawsuits.
It's crazy.
So I want to know, what are y'all talking about? It continues. The censorship, you let me down real bad. Clicks and views are worth more than integrity. I expected the fuckery from Jarv though. So what?
Oh, damn.
Wow.
What the fuck did I do?
Atrocious.
I'm not a Drake fan.
Right.
I don't support anything that's bullshit, and she expected it from me
Job.
because I said that it's our responsibility to talk about important shit in the culture. Now we don't got integrity.
What she saying?
And
Fuck me for?
Jav, from when I first was trying to defend the lawsuit, when minimal facts came out,
I muted you.
Yeah.
bro.
Jav was one of the first niggas to be like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro. You
You
bullshit."
tried it.
Yeah.
Niggas say not suing Kendrick.
Jav is. I'm telling you on a personal level, Hoodoo. Jav is not fucking
He's not
with
on
this
that time,
shit
At all, bro.
Like,
Like it's crazy
got
to
the
be like
wrong
you
one.
putting this on me, but that's the thing is like some niggas don't love rap to me. They love artists, and they get into that stand culture. When they get into that stand culture, you're not really. I can't take you serious. You're not a serious person to me because you're not really trying to see it no other way but the way you see it. You know what I mean? Real quick on the Joey Badass album, a couple of comments on that front. D. Will says, "I'm sorry that Joey album is underwhelming." Moral Poetics, that's an interesting name, says Joey has 4 better projects than this one. It's just a mediocre album. Just because he tried to incorporate classic New York sounds doesn't mean he succeeded at it. There is no urgency in this album or standout tracks that define Joey as an artist. Painfully lame. Oof.
Jesus.
Last but not least, you had Sandil Jawara. Joey album was mid. Was mad mid. Let's be real. So they don't like the Joey album. They kind of mad at y'all because y'all say shouldn't. I said he should have did more.
I liked it.
I want to make it. Let the record show that Deanie, Sin, and Mase loved the album. I said he needed to do a little bit more. He was safe. That's what I said. But that's the mailbag, y'all. No long today. Shout out to our brother Sin. He can't be here, but that don't mean y'all leave. 100 Grand Royce pulling up.
Yep.
Lock in with the Rap Roundtable. Before we get to that, Deanie, you know what to do, bro.
I already know what the fuck it is, man. Shout out to the homie Walt,
What's
engineer
that, brother?
extraordinaire.
Ginobili.
Macito, voice of the culture. I'm
Oh,
Dean,
boy.
the bound to the force. Hardest working man in show business, Jarvis.
The GOAT,
Stay
the GOAT.
tuned, y'all. We got 100 Grand Royce interview coming right now. Lock
Oh,
in with the
man,
Rap
man.
Roundtable. You dig? Right now.
As promised, 100 Grand Royce makes his debut here at the Rap Roundtable. I say debut because normally when we have guests, they usually come back. You know what I mean? It's not a one and done over here. They become part of the family. So we're looking forward to building with our guy right here. Family, what's good? Welcome to the Rap Roundtable.
Everything good. Thank y'all for having me. It's a pleasure to
Absolutely.
be here.
Sir.
Appreciate you pulling up. bro.
Absolutely. First and foremost, out the way, you have a very unique rap name 100 Grand Royce. What is the story? How did you land on that name? What was the first rap name? How did you end up there?
All right. I used to go by Dutch New York back in the day, right?
Okay.
This it's like pre-blog era, like right into the blog era and shit. And I used to drop, back then you used to have to download the music.
Yes.
So I used to drop shit online and people used to hit me like, yo, I can't find your shit. Every time I search Dutch New York, some other shit come up, like settlers from Amsterdam, or some crazy shit.
Not
right?
that ass though.
So I used to be like, all right, I'm gonna change my shit up. I'm gonna make it some shit that stand out, that's undeniable. If you look me up, you gonna find me. Like,
Hard to miss.
Royce, my real middle name, and
See that?
I lived on 100th Street in Harlem, and my team was called the 100 Gang Stack Boys. So
Okay.
I just mashed all that shit up. It's like 100 Grand Royce. That's me.
So literally, your name is your name. How long have you been rhyming, man? Like you say, you from Harlem, of course, but like how long have you been putting that pen to the paper and really pursuing this?
Yo, I feel like I was born to it. I was born to do it. Like I really started taking it serious like 13, 14.
Okay.
Like really trying to like be nice and shit like that. And then like once I got into high school, then it really like went up. Like I really started trying to be nice. Like
High school, I'm gonna tell you right now, we've talked about it in the past. The high school is really like the first proving ground when you rhyme in New York City. That
shit
lunch
was
table.
gladiator school.
Yo, okay, talk about, let us know, like, what was that experience like for you in high school at the lunch table rhyming in Harlem? You went to school in Harlem?
Yeah.
That's
I went to school downtown Manhattan. I went to graphic arts.
Okay, I bet.
Say that.
Listen,
Yeah.
but that's a melting pot. Like,
That was a
low-key,
Harlem school,
the
though. It was
school-
mostly Harlem.
boom. So let's get into that.
All right, freshman year, like soon as I always was the nicest nigga I knew, right? So freshman year, I walk in there and it's like Carden is there, like he's the new nigga. Like
Shit.
Yeah,
I think I haven't heard
I ain't
that
gonna hold
in
you.
it.
I went to school with Carden and Sugar J, like, and this is right around the time when all that shit was jumping off. So they used to be like, yo, Carden is the nigga, like we got to get to him. And I had a crew. It was like 12 of us. We used to call ourselves the Dirty Dozen. We used to walk. We ain't go to school. We ain't go to no class. We used to walk down the hallways and battle niggas left and right. Like, you feel me? Just
Culture.
ciphers everywhere. So the main joint that was supposed to go down was the Cartier joint. Like, we was planning that shit for a minute. Like, you feel me? But really, when all that other shit jumped off at the Gauchos and all that, we ain't really see Cartier like that no more.
Shit.
He ain't really he stopped coming to school. I wound up getting kicked out and shit. Yeah. Going to outreach, and then I'm in the Bronx and shit. Like, so it never happened, but that was the big plan. But there was a lot of people there, like, that was nice. Like, you feel me? That shit was really gladiator school. You had to really be out there in the park or the lunchroom going at it with niggas. Like,
What was it like going from like, I feel like I'm the nicest, and you run into that gladiator sport and you realize he's nice. I might not be able to beat this guy. Like, what was that experience like?
yo, it's crazy. Like, coming up, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, that was school. Like, you feel me? I wasn't prepared for that. But I know outside niggas was rapping.
Facts.
Like, before I even jumped off the porch, niggas were telling me about T-Rex. Rex,
Oh, man.
yo,
Like,
you
you
heard
naming some legends.
You heard
man.
of T-Rex? Like, you heard of T-Rex? Like, every time I spit, nigga be like, oh, you a young nigga that's nice. You heard of T-Rex? Like, fuck this nigga.
Fuck T-Rex.
I never seen this. I ain't know what this nigga look like. Never seen him, right?
Shout out to Rex, man.
But that's my guy, like, you feel me? Because, you know what I mean? We wound up running each other in the street a lot. Like, you know, I was trapping on this block for a while, like, you feel me? So we set it up. We wound up battling in the projects and shit. We battled in Foster Projects, me, T-Rex, and my man. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, Rex got that. Like, you feel me? My man, he wound up going at me and my man at the same time. It's like, I see why niggas was saying, you feel me? You heard of T-Rex. Like, he was young. He was giving niggas the same 3-4 rhymes in every battle. But they was killing everybody. And I wilded out. I went to his project.
Oh, so you played an away game.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit ain't deterred me or nothing. Like, you feel me? After that, I just had the hunger in me. Like, just start running around Harlem, going down to 25th, going to the east side, 119th for second, the Piff unit, battling over there, battling the AK, just running around. Like, that's what we used to do. The ciphers was outside. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Clips Uptown and shit. Like, everybody, like Harlem in them days, like before the URL era, it was like Mad Cyphers TV. Everybody go, they had the public access channel, you feel me?
Right.
Every Wednesday, every Sunday, niggas come to the crib and bomb. Like, you feel me? It was like Smoke Dizza, Mickey Fax,
Salute.
Aldo Votto, J Hood.
Murderers Row.
Yo,
Like, names
Paul
upon
Smiths,
names.
you name it right
And
now.
true story, and every Sunday, niggas would go up there and bomb on verses, just spit verses and instrumentals, and that shit would come on TV, on cable, every Wednesday and Sunday. So I went up there, me and my niggas used to go up there and bomb crazy too. So that's how we shot up, like, you feel me? And that time, everybody used to just be on everybody's block. They come looking for you. You gotta come outside and battle.
I'm glad you mentioned the names you are, T-Rex, Smoke Dizza, because I feel like Harlem, which you represent, let's talk about 100th Street. Mm-hmm. Harlem, I feel like has like almost a unique view to people, right? Like when people talk about New York MCs, right? Of course, Brooklyn gets their props, Queens gets their props, Staten got Wu. It's like Harlem is almost not given the reverence they deserve for the MCs that y'all create. People talk about the fashion, they talk about, Rich and Alpo from back in the day. They go everywhere, but they don't give Harlem is the credit that it deserves for how lyrical y'all are, how nice y'all could be. So what does that mean to you? Because the lyricism you display obviously shows what you capable of. So speak on Harlem's reputation, and also what you try to represent when you go out MCing for Harlem.
All right, so New York as a whole, right? New York City as a whole. It's borough, right?
Yes.
The Bronx might not fuck with Queens. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Brooklyn might not fuck with Harlem, right? It's just, that borough shit.
Yeah.
But in Harlem, it's blocks.
Shit.
Yeah.
The competition is in the blocks. 11th Street might not fuck with 12th Street. East Side might not fuck with the West Side.
Yeah.
Uptown might not fuck with downtown. Niggas rarely even make it out of Harlem to even expand to not fuck with other boroughs. You know what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So it's so competitive that niggas don't get their credit because everybody focused on being better than the next nigga in Harlem as opposed to Harlem being a whole. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all the lit niggas fuck with each other, but everybody's competitive because that's just some Harlem shit.
Mm-hmm.
As far as everything is concerned. Like,
that's interesting.
You
know what? Because it's like I'm thinking about it now. Like when I would, as a kid, I'm going back 20 plus years listening to Dipset. You would hear like Jim screaming out 45th and Broadway, but now you like, of course you rep your block
up on 40th.
But now it's like that. Now you saying they make sense. Like they was really like, if it's block by block, then yeah, you gotta rep where you from. That I never, I always thought Harlem was just one big united area versus everybody because you can't tell a Harlem nigga shit. Mm-hmm. But hearing this now from a person from there, that's interesting.
Harlem is a microcosm of New York City because it's a Queens part, it's a Brooklyn part, it's a Uptown, it's a Bronx part, it's a Harlem in Harlem. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So when I rap, like my style, how I represent Harlem is me being as competitive as I always been. Like, you feel me? I couldn't come outside and just be friends with everybody that rap. Niggas gonna want to pause. Niggas gonna want to take your head off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And it's like a double-edged sword, right? Because that type of competition breeds the talent that you have, right? So it's like you got to try to balance it. Shouts to Dean. You got to try to balance the competition as well. But I understand where you coming from.
Right, but once you hit a certain level, like once you earn your respect, I feel like I earned my respect. Like the collaborations come
of course,
left and right. So I was able to work with pretty much everybody in Harlem at some point.
It's like a proving ground. If you prove yourself amongst your peers, and of course we lock in and make music. But if you can't make it through that, how are you supposed to make it anywhere else?
Exactly.
To that, I ask you the question because we talk to a lot of people who are not from the towns. They don't understand how New York is set up. And then you say this is about Harlem. Like, how do you explain to people that say New York is too competitive? Like how would you break down that it's not as bad as it seems like from the outside looking in?
It is as bad as
you think? Because they feel like we hold each other back, and I don't see it there. I think we make each other better.
We don't hold each other back, but it is truly the cream rises to the top because nobody's getting held back. Nobody's getting blackballed. Like everybody could do the same thing. Mm-hmm. We could all hit the same shows. We could all hit the same platforms. It's how hard you work and how you build your career as an artist. You feel me? That's the only thing. And it's New York City. It's 8 billion people here. Yeah. You feel me? And if it's 8 billion people, 6 billion of them rap.
Facts.
So it's like, what you gonna do? Like,
Facts.
What you gonna do? Like, you gotta be able to elevate your shit from where you at. Like, you know what I'm saying? New York is that an artist out of New York. It is that competitive. When I was coming up, I was trying to compete with the niggas that was on, like fucking the Locks and Dipset. Like them niggas wasn't
nicer than these niggas.
Them niggas wasn't throwing out fishing rods, nigga. If we were trying to catch one, we were trying to battle them. Let them niggas know, yo, we just as good. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that mentality.
What do you think separates you? Because you just said it's so competitive and there's so many different people all approach trying to get the same mantle. You know what I'm saying? What do you think separates you from everyone else who's basically chasing that same goal?
All right, when I jumped off the porch and I ran into Rex, I said, I'm gonna get in the studio. You feel me? This not for me.
Mm-hmm.
That shit turned into the URL. I turned into a
Wait, hold on. Don't skip past that. The Rex battle made you say I'm hanging up the battle card?
Nah, it didn't make me say I'm hanging up the battle card.
Okay.
Because I still battle after that, but that's not what I wanted to do. Like, you feel
got
me?
it.
I wanted to make music, like, you know what I'm saying? All that standing on the corner. I want to be, at that time, I wanted to be in the studio. Like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was just harder. It was easier to write rhymes on an instrumental, go spit them shits outside on the corner than it was to get in the studio at that time. Like, I was young.
Yeah.
But running around spitting outside on the corner led me to all my opportunities to get in the studio and shit like that.
So
yeah, Mase.
Why my fault then? While there is a lot of competition, you know what I mean? They already think we all hate each other in New York. There is collaborative energy as well. Speak about the relationship that you and 183rd have. You guys have dropped numerous projects together. I know you guys have had a relationship spanning years and years. Speak on that.
183rd, that's my bro. Like, when I first decided, like I really wanted to get serious, and do a project and not just J Arms beats and shit.
J Arms.
Word. 183rd was like, shout out to my man Peso. Peso, he real tight with Smoke Dizza and Charlie Clips and shit. He was doing a lot of marketing for me at the time. And that relationship, I met 183rd through him. That was like 2009. And once we heard each other's stuff, he just started sending me stuff for projects, like, you feel me? And then him and Dizza, they went and did they want to, and I really started bubbling my shit, right? So, like, really trying to get myself together. So, the pandemic hits, like, you feel me? Now I got my shit together, like, just to fast forward, the pandemic hit, and I got the idea. It's like the end of 2019. I'm like, yo, I want to do one artist, one producer type shit. So automatically, I knew who I got my chemistry with. I picked my music off who I sound best, like what I sound best on. And Third is one of them guys. So I hit Third, like, yo, it's time. Like, you know, we did the one-offs a couple times.
And Third the type, like, I was waiting on you.
Shout out to Third, man.
Shout out Third.
I'm like, yeah, let's do a project.
Third is
like,
a workhorse.
And I ain't gonna lie, he sent me some beats. The first joint is called Prodigal Son. You know, I did the cover. I'm like Black Jesus, 2 hammers up, wilding, like this some crazy shit, right? And he sent me the beats, and I probably knocked them shits out in like 3-4 days. And we dropped the project, and the artwork was so gripping that people just stopped paying attention to it. Of course. You feel me? And then we went right back at it, like. And once we did the second one in return, and then once we did that, the ball started rolling. We start getting real attention. So we're like, we can't stop this now. Like, let's
Triple
keep
Crown.
going.
Yeah.
And we did Triple Crown. And just speeding up through the process with when we did Triple Crown, we got in the studio with Smoke Dizza. Me, Third, and Dizza. We got the footage out somewhere. And we cooked up right there on the spot. We made a banger called Never Be. Shout out to Dizza. He shot the video and shit.
Yeah, it's a hard record.
And it's like, that was the first joint we did for the project. And then every joint after that was a banger. Like, that's one of my favorite projects to this day. Like, you feel me? So we dropped that one, and it just went up from there. Like, both of our statuses just elevated a lot. So we just kept working from there. And we got to this point now where we build worlds with our projects.
Of course.
So this project we got out now, Memoirs of a Quiet Dawn, it's a world. You feel me? From all the stories that I couldn't tell, I was telling on the music, things that was happening in my life. And everybody that's a part of that world, they got to see the breakdowns of the music, behind the scenes, Third cooking up, us picking out samples. You feel me? Me telling the stories of the songs, you know, behind the scenes with the creation of the songs. So it's like, if you part of that world, if you buy into the album, you buy into us as artists and producers, you'll get to see that whole picture unfold. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just being a nigga that pull it up
and just play it.
Let
me ask you this: as far as your relationship with Third, what makes it so y'all have that chemistry? Like what makes you comfortable enough to work with him exclusively that way?
We both, one, passionate about music. We passionate about the sounds, the style, you know, and what we want to bring to the game. We both into music. Like, we study this shit, children's and childs of the game, students of the game, I mean. So we see where we could fit in and stand out. And that's what makes it so easy, because every time we drop something, it's like we separate ourselves from the pack.
Right.
And that's why we keep going, doing it again and doing it again. It's like a rush, like, because when we drop this shit, it's going to stand out from the pack.
It's funny that you mentioned that, because in a lot of ways, I almost feel like I'm talking to Third, because he said the same things on his podcast as well. But like we've noticed from the pandemic, even a little bit before, but in the pandemic and after the pandemic, the space where everyone wanted to rhyme on the same type of drumless beats, so on and so forth. How do you avoid, because it works obviously. So how do you avoid getting into that wave, and what sound are you more so attracted to? Is it the drumless beats? Is it something that hits a little bit harder? Like what's your sweet spot? Pause. I couldn't think of no other way to say it.
It happens, guys.
But what do you think about the drumless sound, and what's your sound? What is your bread and butter sound?
All right. I don't knock the drumless shit, the grimy loop shit. I can't listen to it all day, and I don't sound good on that shit for the most part. I got a couple, but I wouldn't want to listen to myself on that type of shit all day. I like drums. I like the bounce. Like, you feel me? Like, I grew up on, like,
drums.
Yes. Yes. The remixes, like Diddy and shit, like, pause, like, that nigga used to make shit hot. Like,
he not wrong.
He not. You know what I mean?
He a freaky ass nigga, but he make good music.
I ain't get to his private life, but even you go back to like Flavor in Your Ear, the Flavor in Your Ear remix.
Yeah,
like,
crazy.
You feel me? It's like, yo, niggas was spitting on there. You feel me? And I always wanted to spit on beats with drums that niggas could bop to, like,
Right.
you feel me? That stand out, like, because you could play 50 different drumless beats, and every song's gonna sound the same. Like, after a while, you're gonna tune in, you're gonna tune out, you're gonna tune in, you tune out. You're not gonna pay attention to all that shit.
You get lost in the listening, but it's not the kind of loss you want.
Yes.
You want to lock into the raps.
I want you to lock into my shit.
Right.
And I don't want you to lock into what I'm saying. I want you to lock into the song. The beat is gonna be fire. And I'm gonna be kicking that shit. And I'm gonna give you a hook. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank you.
Actual musicality, right?
I'm trying to give niggas music. Like, you feel me? And I want you to be able to play that shit anywhere. Like, you feel me? You could play my shit with your shorty. You feel me?
He read my mind, because we talk about the whole scary music all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I ain't gonna lie, I got music that'll scare the hoes, but
You can have that, but it can't be the only
have
thing.
some.
that's
for the
not
hoes,
my
though.
shit though. That's not my shit. I do it because I rap. Like, you feel me? I'm never gonna limit myself. But when it comes time locking on a project, now I want everybody to fuck with my shit.
Right.
But not everybody, but everybody I expect to fuck with my shit.
That's a fact.
Let me ask you this. So first, let me give Third his props for like the millionth time. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? like you're in a small group of people he's done like full length projects with. You know,
Yeah.
it's like you said, Smoke DZA, Def Soldier, China's on
Shout out
Streets,
Starjella.
Star,
Shout out them.
Def Soldier, Nim. Shout out to
the
Nim.
Big Horse.
You know what I'm saying? Money Inc.
Yes, sir.
Now that you guys dropped this album, production fire to me. Like, to me, I'm like truly like, this is one of them ones. The album.
What's up? Appreciate you.
Like,
Word.
To me, if I had to tell someone to listen to this album, I would tell them probably go for Born For It. I feel like Born For It is like the song that like, it's so New York. You get what I'm saying? In your own words, in your own opinion. If you had to tell someone to listen to this album and go to one song to just solidify what it means to listen to 100 Grand, Royce, what would that song be on the album?
Damn, one song,
On Memoirs of a Quiet Dawn.
Wine Stains.
That's a good choice.
I wrote that song. I was coming off tour with Conway.
Salute.
I was doing a lot of fly shit right off the tour, and I wrote that shit dumb quick. Like, it was really like a
Organic.
photograph of my life at the time.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fire, bro.
So that's the one.
Wine Stains. Y'all heard it here, y'all.
So boom, like you mentioned the competition, and that's to me a very important part for any rapper, especially. You got to go through the competitive aspect before you level up. What did leveling up look like for you? What was the project that you went from, I want to chase this rap shit, I'm gonna go to the studio, write rhymes, make songs, etc. to it, I got a fan base. Niggas is fucking with that. Like, what album was that? What mixtape was that? And what did that look like to you?
I say more recently, it's the Fix, the joint I did with Grease.
Okay. Damn, Grease.
Salute.
I dropped a single. At the time, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, I was just freestyling. Like, ain't no rules. Like, So we did a little 6-song project, and I took one of the songs outside with the camera and just shot something for it. Like, people start hitting me crazy. Like DMs start going off. Like I start getting like interview requests, and people just hit me from, know what I mean, out the blue. Like Static threw it up on Shade. Rosenberg played on Hot 97.
Oh,
this is wild shit to me. Like I'm calling my mom. I was like, yo, I'm on Hot 97.
Stop right there. As a person who's put the work in, what did that feel like to you?
I was bugging, bro. I'm getting goosebumps to this moment.
That's dope.
I used to tape freestyles on Clue Monday Night Mixtape. Like I used to be in the crib listening to them shits.
Facts.
So to hear myself, and shout out to my nigga Third, because we was on the radio back to back for like 4 straight weeks. He got one song on there with China, and I got my shit on there with Grease, and like 7 and 8, like back to back for like 4 weeks. I was bugging, like, you feel me? So after that, you know, people start copping the vinyls, like my merch site, my website, the stats start going up. Like I'm selling t-shirts and shit. So I'm like, all right, I gotta cultivate this. Like I'm getting emails, like, so me and Grease went back in the lab. Let's get them to fix too real quick. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just been up from there. Like,
that's, I like stories like that because we all grinders, we all work. So it's like, when that, was it a song when you cooked it? Was that like, this is the one, or was it just like, let me just shoot something real quick? Did you even like the song like that?
Yes, I love the song.
Okay.
The beat was fire. The song was fire, but I ain't gonna hold you. Like I do songs like that one, like, you feel me? But it just caught so many other people. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit still throws me for a loop. Like, I'm hitting niggas like, I'm on Hot 9. The next week, I'm on there again.
Like, yo, turn the radio on, son.
Now I'm wilding now. Like,
nah, that's valid,
I
man.
made it here. Like,
you know, that's
that shit. Remember the 5 heartbeats?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the moment I had. Like, they woke up to their shit. I was going to bed and my shit. Like, oh shit.
Crazy.
Was it
back
like
up
you
out
just
the-
happened to be listening to the radio and it was on? Oh, that's fine.
I was in the
that's
crib.
dope.
Because sometimes niggas be knowing they shit's gonna be on the radio and they just wait for it.
I
Or
didn't
somebody
know.
hit their line real quick, but
Yeah.
to
I
be
didn't
listening
know.
yourself.
I just throw that shit on. And I kept it on because I heard Third and China shit. It's my nigga. Like, I
Fuck
bet. My shit came on right after. I said, this is crazy. I hit that nigga Third. Like, yo, we on the radio back to back.
That's full circle.
My
That's
nigga, that shit-
fire.
To this, I'm good. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm good. All this shit is house money now. Like, after that was one of my goals. Like, starting out was always, I wanted to be where all my favorite artists was. Back then it was the CD in the stores. And I wanted to be on the radio. You feel me? I accomplished them shits mad quick. Like, so.
When you get to something you were aiming for and you get to that goal, does that put you in the mode more of wanting to chase that, or does it embolden you to feel like, well, I'm doing my own thing and people are still fucking with me?
It's both, really, because you always want to see if you could throw something out there that catch fire, right? But I also know, like, I did this. Feel me? I was sending them emails, like I was in niggas DMs bothering niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Shorty went outside and shot that video.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't even no big time shoot. Just, yo, hold the camera.
Yo,
real
we was in
quick.
front of the store. We went down the block to the store and shot the video. Went back to the crib like 20 minutes later.
Don't take this question the wrong way, but I want to envision how guerrilla this was. Did y'all even have a tripod, or was it just like?
No, we got the gimbal.
God,
I got the gimbal. I invested my shit. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
And I teach niggas how to use it if I need it.
That's fire.
But that day, it was like, yo, what you doing? Yo, let's go shoot
Just
this
shot
vid.
it on a win real quick.
I ain't going nowhere. I swear to God, one shot and that shit went the fuck up. Shout out to Gully TV. He saw that, start tagging niggas in the video in the comments. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So now I know that I did that shit. You know, I didn't reach out to this person or this person or this person and middleman that shit 4 different times. Now I put my own pain in for that.
That's fire.
So I know I could put my own pain in and get the way I need to be.
It proved that the work you was putting in, it matters. You know what I mean?
Yes.
To follow up what Mase said, because I know, like, the way the internet is set up, you know, you do one thing. Say now, like, for me, as an example, you posted that video. This is my first introduction to you. This is what I know you as. Forget if you had like a whole body of work prior to this one video I just saw on the socials. Is it a situation now, this video goes up, viral, is doing well, you on the radio? Is it now like, shit, I gotta make 6 of these for the next project? Or do you just get in the lab and whatever you put out is what you're gonna put out and niggas either fuck with it or they don't fuck with it?
Nah, you know, I ain't gonna lie. My other thing, I want to have one of the best catalogs for artists in my tier, you say, or midstream, mainstream, underground, whatever you call it. I want to have the best catalogs. You feel me? That song went up, but I want that project is fire. And then the next project that came after that, I went into it trying to be better than that project. So my shit is always the music, like, you feel me? I start there, and I don't really chase nothing until the music is where I feel it need to be first. Like,
now I asked that because I noticed in this online era, if a person go viral doing one thing, they just keep trying to recreate the energy, or they get enough eyeballs. I'm not even viral, just like important people see this, and this is what, boom, this is popping. They don't try to expand; they just stay in one spot. And I feel like as artists, you got them now, give them the whole fucking menu. But I feel like too many artists are afraid once they break through to just venture off. You know what I mean?
I got a song on my project that's out now. It's called Nothing Bigger Than the Mission.
Fire.
You know what I mean? The mission is the mission.
Thank you.
Shit could go viral. Everything, shit could blow up. The mission is having one of the best catalogs, having my legacy, you know what I'm saying, cemented, and being the artist that I always wanted to be. Like, something going viral, that shit happens. Niggas go viral for fucking, nigga crash through the wall and go viral for that.
That's a fact.
You gonna keep running through the wall? Yeah. You a gym teacher, nigga. You can't run through the wall all the time. Like, you feel me? I'm gonna do what I need.
Because I remember when they had that Junebug nigga and he just kept doing this stupid shit for like 6 months. Bro, you made it, gang. You don't gotta do that no more.
But that's a hard thing for artists, because you feel like, yo, I'm serving niggas chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could serve niggas different shit, but they here for the chicken. You get what I'm saying?
And I'm a nigga that came up before social media. You feel me? So I don't tailor my shit to social media. Like, my foundation was rooted outside in the pavement.
Outside of the matrix,
nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I build on top of that. So social media that's just another brick to build on. Like, whatever come after streaming, that's just another brick. I'm taking all them shits to build the house that I'm trying to build. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just treat all them shits like another tool in the toolbox.
I dig it. And based on, like, you know, you've laid the foundation, origin story, which means that as you were rhyming, our city, you know, it was kind of slow as far as like really making careers for the type of music that we like, the kind of music that you make. At any point, like, was there a situation where you said, you know what, I ain't chasing this no more. It ain't no real breakthroughs with this. I'm gonna leave it alone. Did you continue to persevere through that?
I did a show at SOBs once, right? And shout out to my man Kilo. At the end of the show, he had took a picture of me, and I was like walking off the stage, my head down. I don't know. It looked like I was hanging it up. And I used to look at that picture like, damn, like.
Was the energy just not right in the room that night?
Nah, the energy was good. It's just the picture looked so somber, like how he caught the shit. And I used to look at it like, yo, you feel like, nah. Okay. Nah. I ain't hanging that. I used to look at it like to see if I could get myself in that do something else mode, change my shit up.
Right.
Look at that picture and be like, nah, I don't feel like that. Okay. I never felt, I love this shit too much to feel like, oh, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Plus your wins. Like, every time you stack a win, it's another little sign letting you know, like, I can do this. And just gotta keep focused, keep on the path, and step by step, I'm gonna get where I gotta go.
Exactly.
Every win keeps you on the path, bro.
That shit keeps me on the path, and I don't never focus on the losses. That shit come and go. But I always have my goals, like, just keep going for the goals. Nothing gonna make me stop this shit because it's like it's in my DNA to do this shit.
What's the next goal?
My next goal, I want to headline my own tour. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna start with a show here, a show there, but the next goal is to headline my own tour.
Who's your dream opener on that tour?
Matter of fact, what does the tour look like? If you could put a tour together, niggas you fuck with or people's music that you like, that would best represent the vision you have. What would that lineup look like?
All right, it's gonna be my niggas. Like,
okay,
my man Barry A, he on every show with me.
Salute.
You know, Third gonna do a beat set. If Third don't do a beat set, we got the Money Inc. set. That's gonna happen.
Believe that.
My nigga Def Soldier gonna come. He got one of the best sets out.
Soldado.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Soldado. Fucking my man Breeze Montana, the jiggiest nigga, and my man G's. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that'll be my show right there.
Which G's?
G's from VA.
Salute to the homie G's. I was just making sure.
He on my last project.
I was just making sure.
Like, we had G's on the show. Like,
shout out to
I
G's,
personally
man.
talk to G's probably like once a week.
That's family. We about to lock in on the
He gonna see the shit and be like, "Hey, dog,
that's why I got something I'm about to go hit the studio and do for him right now.
You got
the
goddamn
whole
underground
man.
voice on
Yeah.
He
there."
another one putting in work. You know what I mean?
Anytime I get a chance to mention G's to somebody, I'm like tap in with G's. He got something.
That's
De
my
Niro.
boy. We got a fire joint. It's called If You Ain't, or it's personal too. Like he went crazy on that shit.
Let me ask you: was you at the town show back in the spring?
Yeah, he was
I
there.
felt like
I seen.
all right, so I'm not tripping, right?
We dapped it up.
Did we
Nah.
get to talk to him?
Yeah, we all
We chopped it up. We didn't get
to.
to record him, but we talked.
Oh, because I
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I'm talking. I'm like, yo, I feel like we were supposed to try to get him, but we couldn't.
Yeah,
Or was the camera not on? I felt like I might have talked
We
to him, but the
definitely
camera
chopped
wasn't
it
on.
up. We definitely chopped it
It
up.
was too packed in there.
Yo, that
was heavy.
And
It was a movie.
It was hot. I kept going in and out.
yeah, yo,
You know what I mean? But
Word.
shout out to Rome, man. He one of the nicest out, boy.
Talk about
Yeah.
it, bro. Salute.
like, what was that like? And I asked you that because as we expand with this pod and we meet people from every region. My argument to people is that New York right now, people keep looking at New York as it was at its peak. And it's hard for them to shake that view of the city. But my argument is right now, New York is where Atlanta was in like 04. Like you don't know what's going on, but there's a lot going on musically inside the city. You just gotta find it type shit. Do you agree with that? Like what is as an artist, what does the New York ecosystem of rap look like to you?
This underground shit is fire. Oh my God. Everybody's nice. Everybody, you remember how it was? Rockefeller, Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? It's like that now. Maybe it's not solidified crews, but it's like that now. Only difference is it ain't as dangerous as it was back then. Like niggas you could come to the show and be comfortable. Like you could bring your shorty to the show and leave out and not go through no shit. And mostly everybody work together. The niggas is nice.
In some capacity, yeah.
Niggas is nice. This is my hot take right here.
Oh, let's talk about it.
The producers that's out right now is smashing them niggas from that era.
Wow.
Smashing.
Smashing
them.
Royce.
Smashing them.
Yay.
If the producers that's out right now was out back then with them budgets, they would be way bigger. Shout out
That's
to
a
all
hot
of
take.
them. I promise.
That's the take of the
These
pod.
go back to the 2000s or early to mid 2000s. Listen to I'm a mixtape. Now go listen to all the mixtapes, all the five. Listen to the production, and then listen to the production now. These niggas would smoke them niggas back
That
then.
might
It
be
was some
one of the
mid beats.
craziest
It was
unpopular
a few.
opinion on here. That might be one of the
It's going up.
craziest.
It's going up. Here's what I'll say in support of him. When it comes to like how they chop, to me the chops now are so
Crazy.
much Ginsu. Like
Crazy.
it's super crisp now. As before, you could hear before we was young, you could hear the same. You could see exactly where he pasted the shit and all of that. Like, these niggas now are looping some shit up that you wouldn't even
Crazy.
think of looping up. You know what I mean?
That's
So
facts.
I can't disagree with that.
You mentioned the talent that the over underground. I like the midstream. I like
That's
that's different phrase. That's
adding that
fire.
to the-
That's
you know what I
fire.
mean?
You mentioned about all of the talent that they have, all of the competitiveness. Now, in 2025, there's been talk about a shift in hip hop. That could be a shift in creativity, a shift in the way things are, what people are focused on. As I always find it weird, right? Do artists of your ilk who have been putting in the work, have been giving people what they say they want now? Do you get insulted by a so-called shift in hip hop, or do you just adapt and say, well, it's perfect? You know what I mean? It's like I'm a 3-point shooter and Steph Curry's in the league now. You know what I mean? So how do you navigate that? Is it more like what you mean? We've been doing this, or is it more like finally y'all are here?
I be ready to invite niggas to the Frank stand. we been putting this pain in. Like niggas been putting in pain, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie. The bar that niggas be looking for, it been here. Like, you feel me? Some niggas broke through. Like shout out like Dave East. Like that nigga was putting in pain.
Yeah.
Pain, bro. Like and he one of the niggas that broke through. But niggas that was putting in pain with him is still putting it in right now. They just recognizing it because you might see like a nigga with some sales that actually got a couple little bars, but they don't want to come down here in gladiator school. Like niggas have mixed these niggas up in the studio. Like I'm telling you, that ball niggas reaching for.
Yo, cause didn't I say
Don't
that
bring
shit?
it down here.
Like March, I was like, niggas was screaming. Not even maybe it was last year. I was like, niggas keep saying Cole the best. So why don't Cole come mix it up with these other niggas and see how nice he is for
A
real?
lot of them, a lot of my favorites, like a lot of them that was spitting that shit back then and be like, oh, back in my day when niggas, They not at these shows.
No.
They don't see the talent that's getting up on these stages for you to say that. Come get in the studio. Put your little fee aside for a second. Come get in the studio with these niggas. We'll chew these niggas up. Whoa. Niggas is nice. And I do songs with a lot of them. And I'm one of them. So, you feel me? I do get insulted when niggas talk about, the bars getting up there. No, the bar been here. Y'all niggas don't be coming in the trenches when niggas get their shit up at.
Facts.
Talk about it.
Mamba Grand Roy.
Drop the mic.
Oh, this nigga, that's the talk I want to hear. Hey, look. Memoirs of a Quiet Don, right? The project is out right now. Run It Up is on all DSPs, Spotify, Apple Music.
Biz.
There you go. Lock in with that. For a person, Deanie kind of asked the question as far as the song goes, but like, there's going to be a lot of people who watch us who are going to be introduced to you for the first time, and this is going to be the project that they tap into before they go backwards. What would you say the listening experience will be for a person tapping into you with this project for the first time?
This is you're gonna get a good taste of East Coast New York hip hop. It's authentic, it's not filtered, and it's not trendy. Like, this is my ear, this is Third's ear, and these is my stories, and this is our back and forth. Right? It's not for the game, it's not for the industry, it's for the people that fuck with New York hip hop and that was raised on a certain type of hip hop. And if you tapping into my shit, I know you appreciate that type of hip hop, and I ain't gonna let you down.
That part right there. For the people on social media who want to tap and follow you, where can they find you, man?
You find me at 100 Grand Royce on all your social media platforms.
Very simple.
100grandroyce.com.
100grandroyce.com. Follow him on social media. Lock in with his music. Again, I say this every time we have an act on because Masito asked the MVP question of the night about the shift and all of that, and we've been doing that. So again, y'all been with us from day one saying this is the type of shit you love. You love the cloth shit, you love the culture shit. He represents that.
That's it.
Run those numbers up, tap in with him. If you say this is the type of shit you like, we've presented to you another thing that you like. 100 Grand Royce. Tap in with that, man. A great interview as well. Thanks. Harlem is 2 for 2 on the Rap Roundtable. They have not let us down. Shout out Fergie, baby. We had him on, I think, a month and a half ago. Another younger Harlem.
July.
Yeah,
Lot of energy.
Fergie.
You know what I mean?
All
but
rapping right
100 Grand Royce, we
now,
appreciate you pulling up with us, man.
Thank you for having
we
me.
gonna
I
do this
appreciate
again.
y'all.
Next
Word.
project,
Salute, family.
whether it's on stream or in stew, just tap in with us and we'll make it happen
Definitely.
again, man.
Definitely.
Deanie, take
You
us
already
home,
know
man.
the vibes, man. Shout out to our special guest, 100 Grand Royce. Tap into the motherfucking project, man.
100.
Shit is fire. You know what it is. Walt the Great. I know wifey gonna kill you when you get home. We keep you here, but we love you, my brother. Shout out to Masito, fucking voice of the culture, keeping you tapped in. Shout out to my brother Sincere, not here with us, but always here with us. You know the vibes. Hardest working man in show business once again. That's that man Jarvie right there. I'm Deanie, the balance of the force, so with our powers combined. It's the Rap motherfucking Roundtable. You heard? Shout out to 100 Grand Royce. Shout out to the family, all the listeners. We love you. Hit the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe. We out of here.
Yes, sir. Memoirs of a Quiet Dog out right now. Tap in.